ask you a question? You have,
Sure.
on your main channel, 36,000 subs. On the secondary, when you started it up after the Anglin thing, 13,000. Why the
Right.
fuck do you have a manager?
Why does Andy have a
He has
manager?
280,000 subs, so he has a better excuse at the very least to have a fucking manager.
Well, I've done more things than I'm pretty new to the YouTube space. I've done way more things than YouTube. I've done things in real life. I've written a book. I've been all around the country touring. I used to manage Milo Yiannopoulos. That's how many people know me.
So if you managed other people and did all these things yourself, why are you taking the advice of people managing you on a smaller YouTube channel?
I can do what I can if I want to have a manager or an agent or whatever. I can do that.
Yeah, you can. But look how well it's worked out for you. You've lost 700 fucking subs. You've got a girl here basically calling you a cuck. You've got another guy that got as a pedo apologist, and his life.
You're cucking live. We ask you why you do this creative decision, and you say my manager told me. What the fuck does he know?
No, I'm not cucking live. I'm staying firm on my stance that I said if people are inciting violence, I'm not down for that. If it's offensive jokes, of course, I'm fine with racial jokes or any offensive jokes. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, how am I wrong, though, when I said that you're selling out if you're telling me, well, I'm doing this because my manager told me, because it's good for my brand? How is that
not because it's good for my brand, so I don't get banned. Because you either, like, to quote Andy Worski, you either get Baked Alaska or you get a watered down, 10% censored version of him
in your chat. But dude, there's a difference between me saying kill all X and my audience saying kill all X. There's people in the chat right now. If you read the chat right now,
well, then I was told bad fucking advice, okay? And I shouldn't have listened to that.
Well, and you bring up like toxicity in your chat. I want to bring up toxicity of hosts. Teft brought up an interesting point. You were asking people for clips so you could play it on your show because you want content when you're running late in the morning, whatever. I mean, it's like a 4-hour stream, you need shit to talk about or watch.
Right.
He put up a clip for you, spammed it 10 times in the chat. You looked at it and said, great, put that through Streamlabs. So you ask a guy to go do something for you and he does it for you, but you're not going to accept it. Teft, you're not going to, you're a mod on your fucking stream. So you're not,
okay, now you guys can hear me. All right, there we go. Thank you for telling me.
There's a lot of
Right.
No, I like that. There's a lot of things going. There's a lot of things going on in the chat.
This is my first reaction video, so if it's if there's a little bit of tumble at the beginning, sorry.
And then said, great, put it into Streamlabs. So you want him to pay you money to do the.
We're good now. Thank you, Base Pennsylvania.
How's that not taking advantage of your fucking audience?
He takes advantage of everybody.
What you're talking about?
What he's saying is, you asked Teft to find something.
He takes advantage of Ice Poseidon. He takes advantage of Worski. This guy's a parasite. And then when Kronos goes on his channel, to post some links because this guy was begging Kronos to make links for him. Oh, can you clip stuff for me, please, Kronos? He's begging him. And then when Kronos just throws a link in there, I don't know what it was. Could have been for his channel, could have been someone else. And then he starts, are you trying to steal my fans, bro?
Your whole criticism.
Really? This is the biggest parasite, and he's calling other people parasites. I can make whatever I want. What's this guy, 13-year-old little girl? You can't tell me what to do, Dad.
Your whole criticism of my new content was that I have this crap.
I could go out with base black guys. You can't tell me what to do. God, what is this guy, 13? This is why I call him an overgrown man-child.
Well, baked people like watching a train wreck. Welcome to your life.
They do. They like watching a nice dumpster fire.
Yeah,
that's all it is a dumpster fire. It's hypocrisy. It's degeneracy. This is one of the alt-right figures right here. He gave speeches. He was going to give a speech at Charlottesville. He gave one at Unite the Right. He gave another one at multiple rallies. This guy isn't an entertainer or comedian. This guy, he was trying to be a political figure. And then when Charlottesville happened, he said, oh, I'm just a normie Trump supporter all of a sudden. That was the beginning to cut Alaska.
Okay, so Teft is a liar now. Now your mod is a liar. Okay.
But Teft is a buddy of mine too. I know him.
No, this is such a non-issue. This is like
you
guys are attacking me.
I mean, like, how many like
I told you guys this was gonna happen. I said, look, this guy's a snake. He got kicked out of our group. He went after me. He got kicked out, went to Alaska. Then he parasited off Worski. They didn't know who he was. And then I said, a scum people, they always stay as scum. That's why we don't want third world people here, because they're not gonna suddenly change, right? Pieces of garbage, they don't suddenly change either. Why are you trying to ruin people's lives? You're doing it to yourself, you fucking hypocrite and you snake.
literally on this stream earlier.
Did I dox him after
Yeah,
Ruff put the information?
Dox him? What did your buddy Tony do? He tried to dox a bunch of people in my Discord. He tried to actually dox people.
Okay, yeah, you try to spin that. Hey, by the way, asshole, did your manager ever?
Your buddy tried to dox, went to Nick Abbott, a guy that tries to dox people with information.
That you doxed Metaker, and I find this important. Did you dox?
Did I dox somebody? Yeah. No, I took
yes,
information.
You fucking already did, Jim. You just said.
Let him finish, you beta. If this were face to face, you wouldn't be acting so tough. Just like you did to that Joe Dirt guy on Asian Andy's stream. You called that guy cuck. He got in your face and said, "Let's get down," and then you turned into a fucking beta bitch. And the only reason you said that was because Andy Worski and Asian Andy were there, and then they backed down. So then you didn't have a group anymore. That's why he needs a group. That's what pussies do. They surround themselves with other people so they feel like they're tough. But when those people aren't tough, like the group he surrounds himself with, and he gets in a situation, he doesn't want to jump in. He doesn't do anything. Yeah, Bake. How many people has Bake kicked, right? This is the same guy that on Twitter, he was complaining about getting censored, right? He was complaining about getting censored, but then he kicks everyone. He's kicked so many people out of his own Discord. I remember when he was talking shit about me on YouTube when he was #1 on Twitter. I tried to defend myself, and then he kicks me right out. He censors me. This is the #1. Oh, poor me, I got censored.
You're not a fame hungry whore. You're just on.
You're a fame hungry whore. Are you kidding me?
You were fine with him. You were fine with him shitting on other people.
Fame. You're parasiting off Worski Live. You would have nothing right now. You have no organic fan base. No, he showed as hard as he could with Ice Poseidon, with Worski, with all these people. He showed as hard as he could, and all he had was what on his main account, 30K. That's it. This guy has no talent. He's a degenerate. And he's trying to be the trad guy, right? He doesn't drink, he doesn't do any of these things, and he's smoking marijuana now. So this is Mr. Trad.
Okay.
Aaron.
Right.
No, that issue's passed. That issue's passed, man.
These guys are only talking about the new stuff. They have no idea the kinds of stuff that I know. I tried to get on the show, but whatever.
Fuck, you can go back and listen to my interaction. JF, Andy, did it sound like I'm a big fan of Aaron?
Yeah, Antonio, he's not good with anybody in the LA movement. Nobody. These guys are all, they're fame whores and they're low IQ'd as hell. That's why they don't know how to do these things.
I've always been clear about what he has a problem with you, Beck, for the last few days. It's that you seem to be betraying things that you do, things that you seem to imply as promises to the audience. You seem to be riding.
This guy used to be fucking alt-right.
Constant and way that will lead you to your own destruction.
Okay. Well, thank you for that, JF. I do not believe I've betrayed my fans.
Yes, you have.
Simply, like I said,
you are a snake, and you want a bigger crowd. You want to be famous. You don't care about politics. That's just your means of getting famous.
Okay. I don't really get offended. I don't get offended by anything.
Dude, I was in a house with you. You showed me fucking David Duke videos. You tried to argue for National Socialism with me, and then all of a sudden now you're just some like alt-light, whatever cuck. This guy, he just steals ideas. I told him my political philosophy, and he says, "Oh," and he basically just took it. He just takes stuff from people. The BA experience, that's a Joe Rogan thing. His debates, he stole that from Worski. His Christian gaming streams, as cringy as they were, I gave him that idea, not the Christian stuff, not the cringy parts. I gave him the good parts though, connecting Discord and doing video games, stuff like that. Because he said he was scared to go do IRL stuff. So I said, why don't you go do some video game stuff then?
With criticism, you're now saying I didn't do that when you apologized last night.
This is the same guy that says he doesn't like drama, but then when at the Lawrence Southern event, when there was a bunch of people punching right in a parking lot, he pulled out his camera and started live streaming. Make money, right? Who cares about the movement? All that matters is getting the views, getting the subs, and the money, right? That's the difference between the people that are in this movement because they actually give a shit about what's happening to our country, and the people that jumped on after Trump won because they want fame and they want money.
Attacked me today. And I'm like, what does that have to do with anything that people could
Alphonse, your room looks relatively better, but you still have a few spots to clean up. So, you know, Bake's room on the other hand looks pitiful, absolutely unacceptable. Cheers. Thanks for the 10. When this thing is over with, I'll definitely clean my room. It gets messy throughout the week, and then I clean it up on Sunday is usually what I do. It's kind of like,
and Richard 10 euros says, Bake, this is the biggest alt-right channel in the world. Don't come here to cuck, man. And on the vengeance, $10 US baked. You are
David,
delusional,
you were a
robbed
big
the
girl when he
audience
took your
of
hat.
convenience.
Should
You
I
pulled
punch
the
them in
bait
front
and
of cops?
Tom sends us
You know,
$10 US.
if
Thank you for the donation. Also, donate $10
if
US.
being a
I never
girl,
thought
you know,
bait
means
was
I don't punch
funny.
people in front of
Never thought he
cops,
was a
then
person. Never
I'm on
trusted him.
estrogen.
Never
I'm
liked him.
you know, I might as well
RIP
get on
Baked
the
Alaska.
Just
you know,
one
hormone
person
replacement
from
therapy
you,
here.
Jim. Baroness Thompson, $5. Jim, stop ruining Baked's life. Stop being the puppet master of the internet. You won't get away with it.
Wasn't Baked BuzzFeed? Yeah, he was BuzzFeed, but then he's not a full-blown cuck.
What's up, Jim?
He's not a full-blown cuck because he didn't completely cuck on his ideas. Otherwise, if he was a full-on cuck, he just would have stayed. He just would have stayed with
as a bully, but as
BuzzFeed.
a kind of
Is the volume good, guys?
He brings a
Or
sort
should I
of
lower
goodness
one?
to the internet. He has a sort of rule of conduct.
Maybe like
that
right
is
here.
Admirable. Personally, that's what I think of Metaker.
Yeah, well, I want to answer Andy here. So, Andy, that is good feedback.
Is the volume better? Can you hear me a little bit more over this?
I will admit, I'm a very.
What cops would have cared if you punched Alaska? Look, guys, if there was some like if someone assaults me, I don't care who you are. If you assault me, you take my shit, you're gonna get knocked out unconscious. The difference is give me a pull up for every dollar, though. No lives matter, $5. I already did pull ups today, but thank you for the 5. I'll do some pull ups. By the way, no lives matter. I'm sorry. I was gonna do the group thing today, and then I saw that this happened. I tried to get on the show with a donation, but they weren't really listening. So I'm doing the reaction instead. So I want to all the people that want to jump on the show today. You know, it's not gonna happen this week. We'll do it next week because there's too much drama going on. So, and I had to react or get on the show. So I'm sorry, guys.
For X, Y, and Z. And then I apologize, and then 10 minutes later, be like,
all right, I'll put their volume up a little bit more.
And I'm legitimately, this is an invention. This is what this is, Baked. I told you.
Intervention on a parasite.
I'll say it live. I don't give a shit.
Just so you guys know, when Baked says, "Are you my friend?" he's basically saying, "Are you my host?" Because he's a parasite, basically. That's what he does. He tries to act like when he says friend, it like really means slave. You know, it means host. It's like, you know, I'm taking blood from you. You know, I'm gonna steal your ideas, and then I'm gonna go on your show and then promote those said stolen ideas so that your fans come to my show, and then I'll compete with your show. So I'll make more donations. So I'll steal money from you. I'll steal viewers from you, and I'll steal fans or subs, I should say. He calls them fans. I don't call any of you guys my fans. That sounds
He took the broken iPad
like
back.
oh, I'm trying to be a celebrity or something. I don't really know what the best word for people, but I wouldn't say fans.
Good. I told you from day one when I was in LA. I'm like, fire him.
I have okay.
I didn't say that.
Breaking news. I have fired my manager, and I'm working with someone new. Okay.
Progress.
You fired your manager, so you fired Ice Poseidon's manager.
Don't jump for joy yet. Was it the old manager that told you all this shit, or is it the new one that's been telling you this stuff?
What stuff?
That you need to, you know, take a look at your audience and do what's good for you.
No. That was the old manager.
So the new manager is new from today.
The new manager is from basically kind of like started last night.
New manager. So this is a guy who is experiencing with being a manager, and he's.
So what you have to do
and instead of being his own manager and save money because he has no money, that's why he has to live stream every single day. He needs the donations. He's basically homeless. He begs you guys for donations. And this guy, even though he's in that financial crisis, he's gonna have someone else do a job that he himself has experience in doing.
A woman.
Yes.
Oh, fire her.
This manager's a woman.
You have to know her personality. Fire her.
You can debate her. She's here right now. If you want to debate her.
She's here.
Yeah,
he's here.
I know who his manager is.
My best friend.
Okay, who
That's your manager?
Oh.
Wait, yeah.
I only debate another woman, dude.
And
What the fuck?
Aaron called her a cunt.
Samaria, she's never been a manager ever before. Ever. I'm actually friends with her. She doesn't have any experience being a manager. He does. He was Milo's manager. He was Milo's manager. He was Milo's manager with experience. And he has like no money, but he's going to give a portion of his no money to Samaria, who is someone who has no experience in being a manager whatsoever.
Is that what you think?
Alphonse, $2 by the state of messy room. He looks homeless. He is homeless, guys. He's walking around like a
my new manager. She's a sweetheart.
like a military vet or something. He's got camouflage, big like beard. He's like fat.
Be good to my audience.
He's a homeless, overgrown man child. He's a right-wing Hillary Clinton. He cucks on his. He jumps on whatever's trendy, like Hillary does. Cucks on his principles. Oh my God! Let me on the stream. Let me on the stream. Oh my God! Let me on the stream. Let me on this stream.
No,
I can't believe this shit.
I think that the white Sharia meme has like a lot of valid points.
Guys, if any of you guys can, please, I don't know, message Worski, message them on Discord, wherever you can. Get me on this thing. Get me on here.
Thought shouldn't have a platform.
So original.
Okay, so.
Oh my gosh! Like,
with my fake ass blonde hair and my unwashed hair.
Oh my God! You're acting like you're trad, but you're like the thoughtiest person I know.
Yeah, dude,
Oh my God!
What is that? Like cheap $5 shampoo from Rite Aid?
I don't even want to. I'm such a nice person that I'm not gonna go super personal into the shit I know. But let's just say she's a massive fucking hypocrite if she thinks she's like trad.
You are, dude. You need to be saved. You need
No,
to
it's not trad meets trash. It's trash meets trash.
Shut up, thought.
It's fake trad.
Open up a thought rehab.
Exactly.
You need Jesus in your life.
Oh yes, I need Jesus. Thank you for enlightening me.
You're welcome, dude. I see like you.
Both of these girls were in our fucking Discord. Both of them. I'm pretty sure the blonde one was in our Discord. And she said that Samaria was, I'm pretty sure it was her. She said that Samaria was too much of a thought and she didn't want to be, and she wasn't friends with her anymore.
No, I'm not attacking random people. I'm removing a fucking
Guys, we're not talking about Trump today. World War III, that's for next week. Today, right now, we're talking LA drama.
Let her talk. Let her talk.
Shut up because she talks.
Yeah, you asked her a question. You have to let her respond.
What a concept. I know we're in white Sharia law, but it's fine.
It's a meme, you stupid thought.
No, actually, it's not.
Oh my God.
Stream, of course, so I can't go find it.
Get me on this stream, guys. Oh my God.
I actually sat there.
I'm sorry. I would normally do the Google Hangouts, but this whole thing is so much drama that's like Worski, JF, Medicare. None of these people know anything about any of these people. All they know is from what they've seen. Just simple observations. I have actual knowledge on these people.
Holy shit. I am in shock and I don't know what to say to you. It's like,
because you don't know how to like communicate properly.
I don't know how to. You're right. I don't. I'm not a good debater. I don't have all the facts in front of me, and that's a stupid
Oh my God. Maybe I should message Samaria and tell her to get me on the fucking.
What? Sorry.
Because you're stupid. That's why you don't have
that. Yeah, I'm totally stupid. La la la. I mean,
May I ask a question for more clarification for the audience. Samara, why do you hate Aaron so much? Like, what was the?
I don't hate Aaron. Like, she's not special. Like, I hate people like Aaron. I hate thoughts who just get on the street.
Hang on, what was the reason? What started the fire? Like,
guys,
yesterday?
no lives matter. Can you go on all the Discords you're in? That's connected, like the white elephants, red elephants, those kinds of things. Can you like let everyone know what the fuck is going on right now? Like this is serious shit.
You know, people who remember facts and history. I don't think Aaron.
Yeah, ask Monday about that.
Yeah, I hated that because I think people like you guys, you know, people like my friends like Jamal, also. And others.
Your friends also. You've never even met him before. You don't know him.
These videos with this content. And
oh my God, the lying. She's always, oh, I know him because like.
And then she just gets on and she rides on other people's like dick stream.
All the snakes are on one boat, and all the snakes are starting to bite each other.
And YouTube that we need to remove.
Did she do anything in particular to you last night? Like, what started that
No,
fight?
she doesn't like have to do anything to me. I think like her being around my friend, my basically my brother now, is bad for him.
My-
and I don't want
my
You're
brother.
just upset that a
Is she saying
grown
that
up
Baked is her
bitch-
brother now?
I'm upset that
They're that close.
Let me explain something to you, Andy. It might help understand the situation, and it's a question. Samaria, are you engaged in a romantic or sexual interaction with Baked Alaska?
No, I'm seeing somebody else.
Okay.
So then
No,
why are you,
seeing
like,
someone.
what
She's
if-
seeing
let's just
nobody.
give an example.
She's seeing nobody. She's just doing
What if
another one of these
Baked
online
was trying to hang
escapades,
out
is
with
what I'll
Aaron
say.
in hopes that she would
I'm
break
too
up
much
with
of a
her
good
black
person, guys.
boyfriend, and then
If I was a
have
bad
it
person, I'd
fix
air
her
it all
life.
out.
But now you're cock blocking him.
I'm just gonna say there's
No, I'm not
hypocrisy. That's it.
cock-blocking him. I asked him, do you have any kind of sentimental interest in this girl? If you do, you should. And he said, no, I have no interest in anything with her. He's like, you know,
what if he's
This is
just
so
friends?
fucking crazy. I
No,
mean,
you have
guys,
to go
Emily
with-
might as well be my
we
manager,
go
right?
Back to the fact that
Yes.
I'm the manager now.
You can't
Okay.
manage who he has in his house.
Vornado. Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah, she
dude.
can come over all the time. I
I'm
just
sorry,
think
dude. It's
that
too
not
much
on
to tell you
stream,
right now.
because
You're
we
just
have
gonna have to observe and
on the internet.
try to jump on board. It's too much.
Don't worry. I mean, don't worry.
But
If she
Aaron-
liked men, they
did
both
Aaron
like
do
men.
anything on stream yesterday that was embarrassing?
But I'll say
She's just
for
really
one of
dumb.
them,
Like
they
her,
haven't
like,
always been
retarded
only into men.
energy.
That's
It
what I'll
was just
say.
like I think ruining the whole event. Like she didn't even.
Do I know if they have
anything
messy
about
rooms
the
or not?
anti-war protest.
Never
She was
been in
just
either one of
there
the
so
rooms. I
people
don't know.
can see her
I
make
try to stay out of
stupid
other
faces
women's
take my
rooms.
belt.
Seems like a scary situation.
Oh, you mean I was there? So okay, so you think I went to the protest to be a fame whore and leech off of what exactly? Off of Baked going to the
That's
protest?
exactly what you did.
See, this
Okay,
is
so
you got
I'm the
this
one
cycle
who's
of
not the
leeches here.
people
You
who
have
just
Baked who's leeching
the
off
opposite
Ice
and
Poseidon
don't
and
feel yourself as a
Worski,
hero because you're
and
against
then
people
these
who-
little
this is actually-
leeches,
to me, this is
like
funny.
this
I'm
girl,
intrigued by this.
Sam, everyone
I
that was in that
understand.
fucking
I think
room,
Baked is
all of them are
fully
trying to leech
separate
off
from you.
off
I'm not
Baked.
gonna
So it's like
judge
this
Baked
it's like
for
this human
what you're saying
centipede of
because
people
that
trying
wasn't me
to
being you.
leech
I
off
don't judge
each
you. I
other
have
for like
nothing against
donations
you.
and
You have a
subs. It's really
severe
sick.
issue with rejection, and you literally said you want slut shaming to exist.
Yes.
But you said that slut shaming must exist. Now, I represent the ultimate slut to you, apparently. I literally sat on
Yes,
this
you do.
just to piss you off because I needed to express myself somehow because I was like, well, you know
But
what?
you can't express yourself with words. You have to sit on
No, I
people's
can't.
laps.
No, exactly. I am a literal.
So this is why we need
mom
slut shaming.
feminist. It's a new form of feminism. Like,
Why,
what is
why
it?
shame the sluts, Samaria?
Because they're ruining society. They give a false home to men, and then men retreat in porn, which she's in favor of. Actually, if you can see the stream, she's fully supportive of the porn industry.
That's right, Aaron.
And
My girl.
Which is disgusting and repulsive.
Woo!
So yeah,
Girl, yes,
people like her that
absolutely.
create the porn industry.
Oh my
That's
god,
degenerative to men.
Sorry, I'm trying to tell people in Discord what's going on.
you're degenerative to men. Being a cunt is degenerative to men.
I don't think so. My boyfriends who I don't cheat on or I don't go and sit
Oh,
on people's laps.
Don't even get me started on cheating.
What does that mean, dude? Like, what are you saying?
Uh,
You said you want Sharia law to
Let's
exist.
just
Why
say,
Sharia
let's
law?
just say
And you're
she's.
a
I'm not
fucking
gonna.
meme, you
I'm not gonna
dumb
name
fuck.
names, but
Oh,
she's
no,
done
no,
it
no,
before.
because I'm intellectual. Don't resort
She's
to me
done it
because of your
before.
defense. Come on, that's kind of silly. Be
No,
consistent.
it's
right?
not. There's like a whole like podcast.
I don't know the
about
blonde
it.
that
It's
well,
so
guys. I'm not trying to be
ridiculous.
biased. I just don't know her that well to
If
jump on her.
stop sucking dick, then maybe you would know.
Okay.
I
you
don't
and
really know
your
who she is. I think she was in our
like,
Discord. I
you
think
No,
possibly
no,
because
I'm not a lesbian.
Sam said she had a
I'm
friend, like some blonde girl
I'm
that was her
just annoyed at
friend. But then
thoughts
that
like
girl
you,
said,
like,
"I don't really
after
like
this,
Sam
I'm gonna
because
go
she's not."
shower and Nick Fuentes is
You know,
not
she's
repellent
whatever.
for being in your presence. Like, I
David,
take
did
two
you tap
showers,
that? Which
and I
one?
still, like,
And
feel
the answer
Oh
is
my god! I must
to
be
both of them,
permeating inside
neither.
you. It's scary. Am I?
I don't
infecting you
want to
with, like,
catch
your room?
anything,
are.
you know.
You're infecting society. You're infecting
You know,
society. That
There's
I
a
don't
lot
want
of there's
children to
1 in
grow
4
Oh,
people have
really? So what
STDs in
kind of-
California. I
so
saw
I
a
think I'd be a
stat,
better
and
mother
these
than
ones
you,
too,
to be
for sure are
honest,
probably
because
the
I actually
ones.
love people and I love people being free to exist.
You
as
think
human.
you'd be a better mother than me?
Yes, like, absolutely, 100%.
Wow,
I'm
that's
not
that's
judging
that's,
you.
that's
100.
great. I'm glad you have dreams and aspirations
It's
that
not a dream.
go outside of sitting on people's laps. But you're absolutely wrong. I have a child. Like I said, I'm a single mom from a previous relationship that you
And
decided
you're not
everybody
with
started
your
talking
kid,
about
right?
yesterday. And
There's nothing
she-
wrong with that though. That's
So
okay.
you don't know. You
And
don't
you're not
know.
with your
You don't
kid,
know if
right?
you'd be a better mother, because I actually am a mom. I actually did have a kid. So shut up and never say that again, because You don't until you're a mom. You can just shut the.
Well,
fuck
you
up.
have a
That
kid
doesn't
and
make
you're not
sense.
with your
That's like
kid. You're
saying
having your parents watch your kids. So don't bring up your fucking kid as if that's some sort of like
shit libs that compare loving
best
their cats
thing
and
here.
dogs to children.
No, I'm
Like,
not.
you're-
Actually,
yes,
I think
you are.
you're wrong. I think having a child.
Her kid is in Mexico right now, and she's in LA hanging out with her friends,
Undermined, and it's disgusting when people bring a child
making
into
no
this
money
world
as
that they
usual.
don't have the emotional confidence to deal with. So you're hallucinating about me. I don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
What
I have to go. I have things. I have books to read and shit.
Samara,
Books and read. She's got to read Loki, guys. Got to read that Loki.
Is fine with Aaron being there and has no problem. And you're his man.
Got to read some Loki,
You shouldn't
guys.
respect his wishes.
Got to
Don't
bounce.
Try to control him like you're some sort of mother figure. I don't think.
Guys, jump on the stream.
You starting that beef with Aaron yesterday made it more embarrassing for Baked when you could have just chilled out. And if Aaron went crazy and did some fucked up dumb shit, I would see you. But like, it seems like you're just trying to control Baked and who he has to hang out with.
Shadows and Dust. Yeah, she streamed for us one time. That's it.
You're supposed to give guidance.
That's it. She would never. She went to other things, and I asked her, "Hey, can you like you're part of the group? Can you go like do something?" And she would never do it.
Invited me on. Like, why are you trying to speak for him as if you're his,
So
controller and slave master?
Manager.
Manager.
No, he can absolutely have whoever he wants.
She's been the manager of so many guys making no money, and their campaigns all just blow up.
Why? You're so strange. Baked is not you.
I'm strange. I'm sorry that you've never.
It's like what happened to was that Invictus guy?
Oh, stop it.
She was a manager for him.
Red Luck?
That blew up.
What?
Have you
not
read
read
Luck?
Luck.
John
I have
Luck?
not.
No.
Have you read Loki?
Yeah, no. John,
She has time.
no,
She
I
has
read
time for
other
Loki
types of
though.
books.
Do
I've
you
read
have
more
She has
Shaman
time.
Power and
Experience?
Kant. Huh?
Do you have previous experience in YouTube production and memeing on live streams?
I have no experience.
Oh, is that
in
failure?
production.
How
I
the
have only
fuck?
experience in
How did he
political.
get in there? Why they even invite him? He has nothing to
What did
offer.
I do to ruin Baked and you, or what? I don't understand. What?
Okay, I have to go. I have
All
things
right,
to
all
do.
right, bye,
It's just-
Samara. We'll get Baked back on. Our friend.
Okay.
Faye
Yeah, get
just
baked
jumped
on there. He can't even
Who's
defend
Faye?
himself. He's always throwing. He throws out the HIV handy,
Okay.
and then
Yeah,
he'll
you-
throw out
Ernesto, Jose,
the polo guy, and then he throws out like he's like, oh, defend me, fight Medicare for me. That's what he would have done on the Joe Dirt guy, but the thing was, is Asian Andy and Worski want nothing to do with that.
Abandon hope and accept the catfighting thought sports. This was the final black pill for me. And a Colossian Lord of Villains, $21. This is who Baked calls a great person. If she says shut up one more time, she is for censorship too. Baked's channel is marked for failure, and he's causing it to himself. Baked, what was that?
Yeah, what was that?
What was what?
Yeah, you can't defend yourself, you pussy. You gotta throw women out there to defend
I
you.
heard her side. I couldn't hear everything there.
And by the way, if you're
Yeah,
enjoying the stream, hit like. It helps support the channel. Thank you everyone for being here. We have 6,300.
Oh yeah, I'm hitting the shit out of like on this one. There you go.
He's sort of
Getting
in
that
shock
one.
right now, messaging me.
Hey.
What the fuck is going
Yeah,
on?
what's up?
Baked, your new manager is
Yeah.
a
I knew this was
mainstream
coming. Called this 6
conservative
months
street
ago.
Political activist.
Okay.
Snakes don't turn into rabbits.
That's
Snakes
your manager
stay
for your
snakes.
YouTube production?
Here it
Or
goes.
she's managing
Exploding.
your political campaign.
Oh man, I need some popcorn
Putting
right
together
now.
like I'm gonna be going to more political events in real life, so scheduling those.
Yeah, how many
We
bodyguards you
an
gonna have?
event
Because you're such a
already
pussy,
May
right?
1st we're gonna be doing, which is gonna be really.
How many
exciting.
bodyguards you gonna have this time?
Probably. I don't want to say all the.
You have no
details,
money, but
flying
you're
out
gonna
of
have,
state,
like, 6
going and
bodyguards.
supporting, I'm very passionate about the anti-war stance and against the Syrian war. Even though I am a Trump supporter, I've consistently been against the Middle Eastern wars because I think they're bullshit. And the
What Trump supporters are like in favor of war?
So she's
Some small
really connected
minority?
in those areas, and she's going to be able to help me. We're
Boomers
trying
and
to get
rhinos don't
probably
count. Those aren't
2
Trump supporters.
events that I can do in real life and go out to the events, talk to people, have conversations.
Guys, I can predict
and
them.
all that
Call
stuff.
me
And so
Norster
I
David
would
from now
agree
on.
that
I told you
need to
guys.
do my own thing. I need to be myself. And so
When he
that's
says be
what
myself,
I've
he's
really
like, I
innovated,
want to
and
go
that's
and do
what I'm
whatever I
good at.
want, and you guys
I
can't
don't
call
wanna
me a
be a blood
hypocrite.
sports
I can
clone.
go
I
back
don't
and
wanna
forth, be a
Kumite
right-wing Hillary
clone. I don't
Clinton.
wanna
You guys
be,
can't call me,
an Ice
you guys
Poseidon
couldn't call
clone or
me
anything
anything.
like that. I want to do what I'm best at, and I believe
Which
that's
is copying
going to
people,
political
which is being a
rallies
clone.
and doing the IRL streams.
No,
and
you
then hanging
don't.
out with people after that. That's what I've done for a long time.
Fair
And
enough.
I've
Yo,
done
Baked, you want to do the activism stuff. You're good at it.
Right.
Cool. Fair enough.
How's he
Why-
good at
why
it?
is
I'm way
when
better
you
at it.
Invited Aaron
How many
to your
bodyguards does he
house
need?
yesterday, Samara, right
God,
now,
we were up in
who
Portland.
was
That guy
talking
was
about.
basically
Samara
puking in the
being-
bathroom because of how scared he was.
cucking you basically
Nothing
by
even
saying,
happened.
I don't want him hanging out with this girl. For no
I didn't ha- I-
reason.
I-
For no reason at all. Your manager is telling you to not hang out with bitches who you might want to bang. No offense, Aaron. I didn't mean to call you a bitch, but you know what I mean.
Well, I enjoyed.
I have to say that Eric
enjoyed
Girl's not
having
that
Aaron
bad.
over, and We
Aaron,
had,
by the
we,
way,
we had some good conversations.
Aaron,
I think she just let
Uh,
the live stream
Aaron,
kind
I'm
of
sorry.
get the better of her.
Oh no.
Yeah, no.
She tried to
I
have too
enjoyed-
much
I enjoyed
fun, and it
having
led to
Aaron
her
over. We
acting
had
like
some
a little
good
bit of a thought.
conversations. I mean, the main cock block here is not Samaria. The main cock block is Jim. Jim
What?
came in
No,
and
dude,
started
No,
You
wait.
just
started
lost the
bitching about
conversation,
Aaron.
bro.
What do you mean?
I'm
What do you
just
mean
telling
cock
you, I
block?
just
I thought you said you weren't trying to bang
The
her.
biggest cock block you'll ever find. Dude, that's how could you say that? Honestly, that's not you. There's no way that's you.
That is him. You don't even know him. You
How could you
stupid
let him do
blonde
that?
idiot.
Actually,
You don't
I-
even know
I-
him. None of these
unless
people
I
know him.
told you,
Worski's an
you
idiot. He
must
doesn't
know
know
a
him.
different
JF
person.
knows
They would
nothing.
never. I mean, maybe I'm
Medicare doesn't know
wrong.
nothing.
I'm okay
What do
if
you
I'm
mean?
wrong.
Can you please clarify what you're
Okay.
saying here?
The way I guess you might not have heard our exchange.
I
mean,
couldn't hear the back. I only heard one side. Sorry.
First side or
We have headphones here. Sorry. So just give me the Reader's Digest version of what.
okay.
Yeah, give
So,
him the low IQ'd
You're
version.
okay with her basically saying, "I am someone who should not be at your house on any of your
Oh, I would
streams,
need
and
some
that I'm
popcorn
somehow
so bad.
horrible influence for your reputation, etc. That I'm just horrible."
Well,
As her-
ultimately, I make my own decisions.
Ultimately,
people can give me
I'm a
advice,
big
I make
boy
my own
now.
decisions. I do enjoy having you over,
Oh god.
and we've had some good times. I think, sometimes it can get out of hand. Last night, obviously got a little out of hand.
Is that-
What's out of hand? You're
I
always
don't
putting
know.
your hands
It was
on her whenever you get a
combination of lot of
chance.
things. But I like I said, I still had fun. And I think you had fun. I don't really have a problem with still having you over. It's not going to be like every stream, but I don't have a problem with that.
I mean,
Okay, so-
given your new manager's
The
behavior, it
fuck is
seems
that thing?
People like
Oh.
like Karen will be rejected. She literally calls her a threat and a tumor for society. She
Mhm.
calls for the removal of society.
Well, I mean, she's saying the same things that Jim is saying here. I mean, this whole
Why are you
thing.
trying to blame Jim? That's so. Like, I don't,
Jim has been posting videos of you nonstop and exposing you.
it's
He's been putting the
you
truth
serious?
out there.
It's a different
The
vibe.
guy that's calling you a crack whore, you're like siding with right now.
It doesn't feel the same. The way I
You-
treat.
You're like your IQ is really low.
Oh,
Really,
coming
really low.
from you? Oh my
Honestly,
god,
It's
you're one of
really
the
low that
dumbest
you
people I
can't see
know.
someone-
One of the dumbest
person's
people.
helping you.
That's why it's so
Another
easy to
person
see that you're a
is calling
snake,
you a
because you're
fucking crack
stupid.
whore.
Oh Lord.
I mean, you're used to abusive stuff. I mean, you said it
Oh
yourself.
my
Mhm,
god.
I am. I'm very used to it. That's the irony. So number
Yes.
one.
So maybe you should act well to the people who treat you right instead of the people that treat you like shit.
How'd you treat me? I helped you, right, for like 3 days while you couldn't see or nothing. And what'd you do to me out of nowhere? You went on your live stream on YouTube when you got kicked off
Well,
Twitter.
she's
You were
talking
number one
specifically
trending.
about
And how'd you treat me, huh?
Aaron
I treated you
sitting
pretty
on
well,
my
didn't I?
lap,
And then what'd you do?
Hitting
Oh
on-
my
Okay, I don't know.
god.
I didn't hear.
This
it.
is why I'm doing the stream, guys, to hit shit like that.
didn't
See, I
hear
actually
it.
know him. These people don't know, so
Oh,
they can't
Lord.
say that.
I mean, I really want to speak on this because I don't think that this makes sense. You
That's so funny.
are
Shouzen does.
totally different than
Is saying-
the way you were before.
Yeah,
So
he's fake.
I don't
He's
know you as well
fake.
as she does.
Yeah,
I
he's
guess
fake,
I'm sorry
guys.
that. I'm not here attacking you. Ironically, if I were a vicious snake, I would be soulless and be here to
You were talking a lot of shit today.
Mike
You've been
Farron, what did he
soaking
do to
up
you?
the
I
fame.
would tell you
Oh
watch
my
the Lauren
goodness.
Southern
Soaking up
event
the
where
fame like
he
the little leech you are. You've been soaking up all the fame, going
Okay.
on all the shows.
really.
and you're not a parasite? How are you not a
Trust me,
parasite?
you don't
That's
wanna
exactly
know.
what you're
I
doing.
don't
You
wanna
parasite
know.
off
I don't wanna
Ice Poseidon,
know. I don't wanna know.
Worski.
Don't
You're trying to
even.
steal their
Honestly,
fans.
That's kind of despicable. I'm glad I know that this is who you are.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. She knows. She has a higher IQ than him. That's how she knows.
Like, do not fuck with me, dude.
You know now what?
Cuckoo. What are you doing? Like, how is this normal? What are you
Guys,
saying?
I wouldn't lie. If the Lauren Southern event, if I could just drop you a link or something like that, I would. But he took his side out where he was talking major shit. And then
the way you're speaking to me, you think I'm leeching. I have done nothing but say, Baked is good. He is not. I don't want people to say Baked cucked Alaska.
Baked is a cuck. He's a liar. He's a snake Alaska. Snake Alaska.
Brought you in here and called you names.
Yo, I just got sent something. Wait. I just got sent something. Oof. This is from a while ago. Someone just said, yo, this is not from me. Don't tell anyone. But there's an article here saying, before getting kicked off Twitter, at Real Red Elephant writer Samara, her last name, talked about kikes needing the biggest oven. And there's an actual article.
She's doing a selfie in the background. Oh, fuck.
Yo, I'll
Really? Oh, you didn't Google search? You didn't Google search?
Are you gonna ban your new manager for being too toxic to your influencer brand?
Hang on. I'm gonna send you the. I'll send you the.
Oh my God, you're such a fucking idiot, aren't you? You low IQ, stupid motherfucker. You didn't even research her.
She was banned and fired off her writing job.
Let's rewind for a second. I brought Aaron onto my stream. I've not had a problem having Aaron on my stream. And everyone continually has been criticizing me for having Aaron on my stream and saying I'm ruining my brand. And then the second that I say
your brand has been ruined a long time ago. You died after Charlottesville. When you got hit with whatever that was, you never came back. You came back a different person. You're not the same person that everyone loved and they actually followed. You're somebody else now.
Lives and like wanting us to do things. It's just really weird. It's just really strange. So, bottom line, I'm sorry, Aaron. No, let me finish. I'm sorry, Aaron. I'm fine with hanging out with you. And,
here it comes.
Being on stream.
Here it comes.
It doesn't bother me. Okay. And
Sam is about to get fired.
I want you guys to get along. Like,
isn't that something?
Hug it out. She stood up for me when a lot of girls said shit about her.
Oh, the Canary mission. They got one on me too, but it's so stupid.
Wait, what is this? Before getting kicked off Twitter, Samaria Ruiz talked about kikes needing the biggest oven.
All right, here comes the it was a joke defense, right?
I don't know. That sounds like she's saying she wants to kill kikes, man. I mean, that's problematic, isn't it? Tumblr? Shouldn't we get rid of her?
Jim, that sounds pretty toxic, man. I'm not gonna lie.
You're gonna have to
you did a Google search your own manager and you know her and you don't know this? You're such an idiot.
Aaron,
such an idiot.
Aaron, okay, I need a new manager. Aaron, are you?
She just got fired on live stream.
I have the link here. I have the link for the actual.
Oh my gosh. Boom.
Boom. Was this a meme or was this?
No, this is.
Here's the problem. I mean, she seems to be a little bit like you in the end, Samaria. So she might be the right manager for you. She uses memes. I'm sure it was a joke. This kike stuff that she said.
Yeah.
And she mentioned it earlier.
It's bulletproof coffee, guys.
In a kind of unthoughtful manner. Very dangerous.
But the thing is, we have to say, like, I'm fine with her saying whatever the fuck she wants, but then you can't turn around on your audience, because here's some tweets she wrote, okay? If you ever wonder who's behind the white privilege bullshit, here's one vivid example. And then she puts Linda Sarsour, but with the 3 parentheses, meaning Jew. And then
you're going to give her shit for using the parentheses?
No, I don't care. Really? I'm fine with that. But when you
I've never given people. I use the parentheses all the time.
I'm just showing you.
I never give people.
Shit as
Shut up, Baked. Shut up.
What I gave my audience shit for was the specific violent threats. I myself have tweeted.
Okay, let's read this. That's the problem when you let kikes into the movement. All they want to do is chill. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he called me that at the Lauren Southern event. He said, "Fighter, isn't that a Jewish name?" Looked at his buddy, gave him a dirty look, as if like I'm somehow this evil creature.
Some things that
and then
probably doesn't.
And then he says, "Oh, but then I have no problem with Jews."
Her weren't cool.
You know,
and she apologized to me,
fucking
and I
fake ass
accepted that,
motherfucker.
and we moved on. But I don't believe she wants violence towards anyone.
She tweeted about Kikes being a
You think Sam's actually gonna do anything herself? You think you're gonna do
Well,
anything?
Andy,
Guys are the
The
fucking.
thoughts are
Andy,
the
you're giving
cancer
him,
of society.
you're giving him a great PR boost here because the chat fucking loves her now.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Oh, the chat
There
loves
you
her
go.
now.
I helped
Thank
you
you,
out.
Andy.
I helped you out,
Thank
Big.
you,
There we
Andy.
go.
Look how that backfired.
All right, Samara, swing on by. Let's talk about the Kikes, eh?
Oh yeah.
Baked.
Yo, what up,
Why
failure?
don't you just get a guy manager? These bitches are gonna fuck you over, man.
The last guy manager I had got me a broken iPad and then took it back.
Was he gay?
No.
So he was getting tight with
people got mad though that he
Eyes
was
Besides
half
manager.
Jewish.
And and now
I don't have a problem with that, but apparently my fans really didn't like that.
no, you do have a problem with that. I've heard what you had to say about Mike Talks behind closed doors. I heard what you had to say on video about my last name. I'm not Jewish religiously. I'm not Jewish ethnically, but my last name is Jewish. And you on video said, "Oh, it's David Jewish." You looked at someone, gave a dirty look, as if I'm some sort of secret demon. And then you went back and said, "Oh, I have no problems." When you just showed you had a problem facially. You are a fake fucking piece of shit.
You don't
I mean-
need a manager.
Right. I'll call her my assistant. I think that's a better word for it. I just need. I have a lot of shit going on. I need someone to help me stay focused.
Yeah, there is a lot of shit going on. It's called "You Are a Garbage Fire." Garbage fire. Everywhere you go, you cause more garbage, and it causes a fire.
This
Hey,
means a lot.
Hey, we have some more people who want to join the intervention. Yeah, I'm gonna call this debate. Yo, Bait.
Wait.
Here's
Who?
the thing is, I saw a meltdown yesterday, and I was upset for you, and I wanted to get you in here and just
Thanks,
sort of
man.
clear the
Get me
air.
on
I know
here.
it's a
Thank
bit
you.
tense, but everyone's
Get-
hating on you.
get
and
me
shitting
on.
you
Yeah.
for
Oh, there's no
maybe
way.
some good reasons of you
I donated,
overreacting,
but
and when you
I don't want to
realize
donate
we
again.
can start building you back up to something good instead of being a fucking meme or a lol cow.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
You don't
Andy.
wanna
That
know.
speaks highly of your integrity.
If I had
really,
a manager,
really do.
if I had a chick in my house who sat on my lap,
Yeah.
and my manager was like, "I don't want her there," I would spit on my manager and fire them right in front. Right there, you go. See
I would
that?
spit on him.
And she move the camera down. She knows what's good. That's right. That's right, Aaron.
I do.
Yeah.
Well,
have,
okay.
we have bait. We have someone. A
No,
special-
you got to tell me who.
It's Brittany Venti.
Oh, God.
Okay, come on.
There we go. We have Brittany Venti.
I love
more
Brittany.
Tops. More tops.
I love Brittany.
I want to get
What's
on,
up?
but I have no way to contact them.
Yeah, she'll be here in.
I even
Oh,
donated.
yeah,
I'm not
shit.
going to donate
What's
again.
that?
Loves
What's
the
going on?
quadrant. What's up, Brittany?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hey.
Yeah.
I just got to do the entry mic test and everything.
Yep.
So I wanted to join to say at the beginning, I wasn't feeling Team Aaron because, I was a skeptic, all right?
He would have already been destroyed if everyone in LA for Trump, if we all did videos like they do that destroy people, he would have already been destroyed.
Like Aaron, the LOL, I'm so random. I'm not like those other girls type of thing. But then
David, you need out Worski. I have no problem with Worski. I think he's low IQ, but he's a great guy at the end of the day. And I don't like that Bake's taking advantage of him.
So
I don't like it.
your manager comes on and just proves her point, and it's like this is the anime where the worst girl wins. It's not fair.
no.
You don't even see it.
Who would guess? Brittany Vinny comes on. She talks about the other women.
Like you need to put her in line. She's talking about Aaron being a thought, but she's stepping out of line.
I have had Aaron on my streams, and I've been having fun with it. And like I said, all people have doing.
Of course you do, because you're not interesting. No one likes you. You have to have other people on the show to make your shit interesting.
Why are you wearing this? Why are you wearing this? Like people, I mean, I know it might sound defensive, but I'm just saying people have been like super. I know I'm putting my whole life IRL on the internet. Yes, I get it. But people have been like nitpicking every single fucking thing. You can ask Aaron, like, they're like, why are you guys doing coke? Why are you guys doing this? What, dude?
Why are you doing coke?
I don't drink. Aaron doesn't drink. Like, Aaron's not on drugs. I'm not on drugs. The only thing
Is it marijuana a drug?
The only thing I'll do is weed.
Oh,
I
okay.
know they're messing with me, and so sometimes it gets to you. But no, I fucking like Aaron. Okay, Aaron's going to be on my stream. Samaria.
You called
That's
her
your first
low IQ
mistake.
though.
I thought you
Why
said
did
Sam wasn't your manager anymore. She's fired, and you thought Aaron was a low IQ, and you told her to shut her mouth.
Yeah, right.
And then they'll
Why does Samari not like her though?
Thank you $100. He says.
I don't know. They used to be tight friends, but Sam is calling her a thought. But at the end of the day, like Sam's hands are not clean whatsoever in any way.
There's behavior that clearly indicates that you.
The guy was baked last night was arrested for meth.
No.
At some point, there's.
I'll just say this, guys. A lot of these civic nationalist people, they all came into the movement late, and all of them have basically all of them been kicked out of groups, or they have criminal records, or some sketchy.
Venti has, acts pretty crazy sometimes too.
I know, man. I'm with JF on this. We're not idiots.
Yeah, see, they're not idiots. You're not gonna get past them. You're not gonna brainwash them like you did a bunch of the LA for Trump people. Nope, not gonna work.
You can't just make up conspiracy theories about my life.
You had a guy in your apartment that got arrested for meth possession, so it's not a far-fetched.
Wait, what do you mean? I've never heard that he got.
Oh, I never heard. I don't know anything about the people in my household.
For 6 hours.
Are you doing more doxing?
Holy, you know what, Big? If you want to be a defensive little girl and cry about toxicity and then bitch about the
you're remember Tony doxing people? He was your bodyguard. He was trying to dox people, right?
I'm saying, why are you bringing up something that's public information? In the beginning of the stream, you were saying, "Oh, this poor guy."
Oh my God! Baked is a police report private information, or is it?
I don't know. Okay. Well, if it's public, then it's public. Okay.
Aaron, Beck denies
What's up, the crypto report?
Drug, but maybe he doesn't know. Aaron, do you deny that you are on some drugs at some moment in the streams of the last few days?
Oh, the streams of the last few days. No, I was not on drugs. Ironically, I know I've probably seemed like I am on a million drugs, but the last few days I've not been on drugs.
I feel bad for her. She's getting taken advantage of by Big, that he was treating her very much like shit. And then Sam, who supposedly was her friend, is treating her like shit, calling her a thought out of nowhere like a bitch.
Now I'm very ironically.
I wish I could get on this show and end this, but
I'm just like this. But I'm not ashamed of it anymore because it's me, and I don't really try to be different. I mean, I can seem really silly and crazy, but the irony is my genuine appreciation for what you were bringing to the table, Baked, is the exact reason that I just like somebody like your manager arriving and stifling that. It's like, if you're having fun with
thank you, Showers and Dust. You got my back. Thank you. Thank you for that, bro.
Yet I think you do actually enjoy my company. God, I don't know.
No, he doesn't. He's not interesting. So the only way he can make his streams interesting is bringing other people on. That's what he's always done.
I don't know anything about you other than you're very pretty, and I'm sure people judge you left and right. So it's actually it's nice to actually.
I don't know. She's not really my type.
Can I ask you, what did
is this a stream you asked me onto? I'm sorry, Crypto Report. Today was supposed to be a Google Hangouts where I would bring on people and we could talk about stuff, but because of all the drama going on, I felt like I had to do a reaction video because I was trying to get on Worski Live, but I have no way to contact them. So I thought the best way to really get the truth out there would be to do a reaction video. I don't mean to take your time or anything like that, but if we can do this next week, we will do it next week. Do Google Hangouts. I'll get up early. We could do it for like, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours, so that gives everyone time to get in there. So I'm just doing a reaction to this whole thing because it's very close to me. I know almost like everyone in this thing.
Miss Sharia was not drinking. I don't.
But I think I don't think we have time to do the Google Hangouts today. We'll do it next week, next Sunday.
It's not like I'm against alcohol or it's just it is what it is. I don't know.
Also, hi to Tonka has swung by. What's up, Tonka? How you doing, man?
Hey, Bake, can I borrow you for a minute? Just come over here to the side. Go step in my office for a second. Just me and you. Nobody else is around.
Good. I love you, Tonka.
Okay, Bake. Just come from me.
The CBD break a fast? That's an extremely good question. I would like to know that too.
Minimize the amount of attention-seeking hoes and thought micromanaging fucking managers in your life.
Black Alaska. Yep, that's true.
To the curb. What are you doing?
He had the chance to choose his real friends or choose his fake friends. He chose the fake friends, and this is the route that it took him down.
And this is why My mind is so fucked right now.
Yeah, next Sunday I'll do the Google Hangouts.
Hanging out with these
I'll
thoughts.
do it
I
2
have
o'clock
my
my
man
time,
saying that.
and we'll go to like 6 or 8 or something.
And then I have Worski,
Just these
JF
thoughts.
kind of like Aaron. Brittany Venti likes Aaron. Like I like Aaron. Like holy shit. Like I don't know. I feel like everyone just tells me what to do. Like I sort of just want to make my own decisions.
Yeah, then don't have a manager then. Do not have a manager then if you don't want people to tell you what to do.
Do this. Bake, do that. Bake, talk to this girl. Bake, stop talking to this thought.
What are you, like a 13-year-old girl? Everyone, oh, my parents always tell me what to do. God, you are such an overgrown fucking man-child.
Is like I just want to do my own thing, and I can't please everybody. And I realize that I can't please everybody. Do you understand?
You sound like David Hogg when BLM is trying to tell you what to do and what to tweet.
Until the fucking, the recent influx of hoes. Don't you think it was a bit easier before?
Mike Farron, that's a good idea. I'll have to say.
I look at her ass earlier.
I didn't have to cop a look at anything. She was standing there showing it.
Oh yeah.
Cop anything.
You were like, turn over. I want to see your ass so you can be a 7.
No.
Wow, Tonka,
I could get a 7.
Had orbiting. Exactly.
Had an ass.
So I'm gonna say this on record. I'm Team Aaron. And all
No,
these
you're
guys
not.
who
You called her a
criticize
low
her
IQ'd
have
and you
gone
told her
on
to
their
shut up
shows
and
for
get in the
content
corner.
And then orbiting around her and
shit.
Who gives a fuck, Baked? Why
you
can't
on
we
stream
invite
with
her
her.
on?
No, you can, but
Okay. So what's
you
your
need
point?
to be consistent. You can't say she's a fucking thought, la la
They
la,
can't,
and
because
then
I seem like one, and then they realize it doesn't.
there you go. There
I
you
don't
go.
care. I get it.
Is he trying to white knight after he tried to slap her around?
Likeable though.
He tried to slap her around for a while, calling her low IQ, telling her to shut up on the stream, making her feel
People
uncomfortable.
have tried to give me the same criticisms about Venti. They said, "Big, stop being friends with Venti. She's degenerate." Blah blah blah. And I don't. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. Venti's fucking hilarious, and she's a nice person. She's been a good friend to me, and Aaron's done the same. So that's my stance on that, Tonka.
Maybe she's good friend. Maybe so. But I was just reflect. You were grown folk. You can do what you want. I ain't your daddy.
Oh wait, I see JF and Failure going in the chat at each other here. You guys want to air this out?
Oh yeah, you want the heat off you, right?
Nothing to do, so
Okay.
keep
Okay.
talking about the main subject
Okay.
of the
We'll
show.
talk about the main subject.
Yeah, shut your
I
mouth.
wanted to ask.
Shut your mouth, Baked.
Jim, I want to talk about Jim. He's very
Trying to
easy
take-
to accuse
trying to
people of
deflect.
stuff. But I saw you. I'm just asking you, Jim. Do you think it's moral for you to knowing this guy Chad, my friend, who has his
My
job in jeopardy, when
friend.
you knew that, you tweeted out today.
God, when he says friend, it just he makes it sound like it's his slave. Oh, my slave. He does what I tell him to do.
Even me knowing the guy, I had no idea about his dad. To me, I find that to be immoral, and I find that.
Oh, are you the
basically
Christian
trying to
now?
put this guy in trouble, which at the same time you're trying to say you have sympathy for him. So how do you
Medica
explain
respond to that?
Yeah, I'll respond to that. I'd start off by saying I'm not the fucking retard that went on a live stream and made statements that were pro-pedophilia and then told people where I worked. That was him. I wasn't the idiot that freaked out when people started tweeting my boss. I wasn't the guy that had a fucking mugshot and a police record for meth. I wasn't the guy that was talked about on multiple streams for having all of these issues. If I'm going to laugh at a trash fire, are you asking me, are you seriously sitting here saying, Jim, you're not going to laugh at a fucking trash fire? Do you know who I am and what I do?
No, I
you think because it's
understand
somebody
that.
that, do you
I'm
think
saying-
it's because somebody you know that I would act any differently? No.
Yeah, he thinks
I'm
that
just saying,
because
do you think
he's
it's moral.
I'm not
you
here
guys
for
are my
morality.
friends,
Okay.
therefore you're gonna treat me and you're gonna give
So
me
you would probably agree it's not moral to put out.
you're gonna let me do whatever I want. You can't
all
criticize
that I
me,
said-
otherwise you're
I
being a
said
Okay.
dick.
Morality.
think-
I'm here for entertainment.
It doesn't matter what you're here for. Do you think that's
Yeah, it does. That's
do
why
you
I'm
think
here.
that's a moral move to put out a book about this is a
okay,
book
let me
about
ask you-
autism.
Let me
It's a
ask
book
you,
about
is it,
autism.
you want to speak
and-
about
and-
morality, Baked? Is it moral to advocate for pedophilia? Is it moral to do meth?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I don't believe he was doing that.
Oh, you don't? Then why was he freaking out when his boss got contacted? If he didn't do anything that was a problem.
He told this story. He said and many people have told this story before. He said,
tweet
if a
to get
woman
me on this
teacher
show,
had
guys.
sex with a younger
Tweet to
guy,
get me on
then
this
he
show.
said he thought that would be
These
okay.
guys,
I
none of these
personally-
guys, Medicare, Andy, Failure, JF, none of them actually know any of the people that were in that room that they were shitting on. They don't know Baked. All they know is what they've seen. I actually know the past and the other stuff he's
For
done.
you to platform him, Baked? You want to talk about morality? You've got a guy saying these things. You don't think it's moral. Why was he?
Dude,
why was he on your stream? Why do you got that guy?
I didn't know that, but I obviously didn't know that.
Yeah, you don't know shit about anyone. You don't even know about Sam, right? I thought she was your friend, but you don't know. You didn't even do a simple Google search on her name.
What are you doing, Baked?
Low IQ, double-digit retard.
I condemned it, and no.
I think so.
You're a low IQ'd old man, try hard. You're 30 years old.
I love them.
You're 30 years old and you're begging for super chats. That's what your life has led to. You're begging for super chats. You are a homeless person. You are right-wing Hillary Clinton. Your ideology changes whenever, wherever it's
I'm not
trendy.
ashamed of anything, but my friend Chad asked me for a personal favor. He's
your
afraid.
friend. Your friend. You don't know.
My friend.
Advocacy. Okay, good. Nice friends.
No.
Good friends.
Yo.
The same friend that begged you to end the stream and you wouldn't because you wanted money. But you tell Tonka he's a bully. Nice.
Jim, shut the fuck up, man.
Nice. Oh, you got really consistent.
Yeah, shut up, you big nose motherfucker. Shut your mouth, you big nose motherfucker. Medicare's gonna light you on fire.
Ask you if he was your friend when you were making
Crucify this motherfucker.
Well, it was when someone else, I can't remember who it was. I want to say Zoom was going at him. He asked me if I was his friend. That wasn't my stream, by the way.
Are you my friend? Basically, are you my slave? Why are you attacking me? You're supposed to do.
So when he's crying and saying,
I've been on your show one time, therefore you have to just like close your eyes on any stupid shit I do.
For 2 fucking hours.
No,
2 hours.
No, dude, no. We
nice friend. You're a great friend, buddy.
Oh, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, I know what goes on behind the scenes. Let me on. I know what's going on. I know the people in these rooms. I know the scumbags. I know the backstories.
Oh, I'm a basement dweller.
May I bring something up that
No, Andy, I want to continue on with this because he wants to try banter.
Well, I want to add something that he said about you.
No. I'm finishing answering JF's question. Let me finish.
No, those are papers. Those are papers.
JF asked me and I got cut off. Okay. So JF asked me, why did I delete the stream? I did not delete the stream. People are saying that. People are also saying
you unlisted it. We can't watch it.
No, I didn't answer it.
You did. You
I
said
got
you
cut off.
privated it
No,
for
I
Chad.
got cut off. I made it private because I was begged by Chad. He said, I don't want to be fired.
Oh no, it was a dumpster fire. People lit you on fire, and now you're using Chad as a scapegoat to protect yourself. That's what you do. You use things to scapegoat yourself, don't you? You try to get JF kicked off the show, and then when people went after you for it, you said, "Oh, it's a joke. Oh, it's a joke." That's what you do. You're a scumbag and you're a parasite. And when you try to parasite on people, you hide behind it being a joke every single time.
You and your fans are the ones going after my friend, you fucking idiot.
Your friend is the one that said the statement and told that people were
posting his dad's book about autism, you dipshit.
Hey, well, if you want to be a public figure,
he wrote a book. Well, why is it a bad thing that the book is out there now? Isn't that? Don't you want your book to be out there?
Well, okay. We'll see what his response is.
That's a lie, dude.
So why couldn't that guy just have the guy that said his life was ruined? Why couldn't that guy just have walked away? Because I understand what it's like to be in that position. To be one people that don't want to be streamed as streamer, but streaming is your job. So I think it would have been better for the guy to just walk away and get out of the picture. It would have did the same effect that he wanted, just without hurting Biggs.
Exactly, and that's what I said. I said, I stream for a living. That's what I do. Okay, you can hate on it or whatever. That's my job. That's what I do. And I told him
that's all you can do.
I said
you tried to do Uber, but people recognized you, so you couldn't do it anymore.
We went to an event, and then he came to my house afterwards, and I was streaming first, and then I stopped the first stream actually, and then I started another stream, and he still stayed at my house. So although I respect the guy, it's like. I was not forcing him to be there.
Is his house now like a homeless shelter or something? It's just like people are just coming off the streets. People are just coming off the streets, just sleeping into his house.
They know the risks that come with the stream.
I mean, I slept at his house for 3 days, but that was because I had to take care of this guy. So
I said, people out there, please stop messing with him. But of course, that's not going to
Bait,
work.
bait.
I
May
did my
I
best.
cut it for 1 second?
It's your show,
Uh,
Worski. Fucking flex,
now
would
that
you
you
please?
know that he
Baked
was
always does on
being-
his piece of shit.
Being pro a pedophile, advocating for pedophilia. Now that you are hearing this, like, I get what you're saying. People bringing it up, and then that's making him feel uncomfortable. Besides that point, because it's already done. Now, what do you say about Chad?
I don't believe he's pro pedophilia. I believe he was making kind of a joke. He said if a hot teacher at a school got together with a guy in high school, that guy would be the coolest guy in school. I personally don't agree with that at all, but I don't believe Chad is pro pedophilia. I believe he was making sort of a joke, and it came off really bad. He has some social things with him where he doesn't get all the social.
Well, yeah, we know. We read the book.
Aaron, can you back me up on that?
So.
Oh, now you want her help after you call her low IQ'd?
I
God,
don't
you're a
believe
piece of
he-
shit, huh? God, you're a piece of
Obviously
shit.
Pro pedophilia, in my opinion, and I believe he was joking about that. What do you think?
I think that he was simply.
This is stupid. Obviously,
the
he
whole
joked
thing,
about it.
He was trying to be.
I somewhat know him, and yeah,
Never
he's not a
kind of
bad guy. He
brag or
just,
say
he
something
just,
nuts that-
he just got
I
scared
don't
because
know,
he
it's
didn't want to get
I
dodged.
think
So,
he was trying to like shock.
but at the same
people,
time,
shock
he
Yeah.
is kind of a public
of
figure. His face is out there. He does
I don't know,
public things.
I was
So
watching and just saying,
this is
okay.
probably the first time
But,
he's ever been under the
I don't think
limelight
he
in a negative
actually
way.
is
So that's why he
pedophilia.
got.
However,
That's
I
why
think
he got
he's
spurred on.
very misguided and kind of. I don't know,
Yeah, she's not bad. Look, she let the stream get the better of her, so she was acting a little,
doesn't really
you know.
understand.
Sometimes
I
when you
don't
got a
really
lot of
know the guy
eyes on you,
at all.
you
I mean, I
you
literally don't know him,
you act a little
but
weird.
I
You
feel like
over
he
exaggerate
is
things. I think that's what she
very-
did,
You just
and
set it
obviously
up.
she
You just
said
find
she
it.
would
Yeah,
obviously
he
all
was-
the
he
blame
was
she should
joking.
take from
Yeah,
everybody,
Megan,
including her boyfriend.
Gabriel Lopez,
I don't think I
50
think out of that whole group of people, she was actually the best person. I hope that she just stays away from all these cancerous people. Hopefully she does her own thing, or she just goes back to her normal life. But she needs to get away from these people.
Verlin's $14. Baked, are you gonna attack Jim for not showing his face?
I
again?
beg Aaron.
No, I'm not.
She has a
And
boyfriend,
I
guys.
think what Jim does
You guys gotta
is very noble.
stop trying to
don't
jump
have
on
any problem
people in
with
relationships.
anonymity, and I actually respect anonymity. My point was with Jim putting out other stuff about other people and sort of ridiculing them, and also ridiculing me for doing some stuff in real life. I used the point back. I jabbed back and said, okay, well, I mean, you're not out in real
When
life.
did I ever ridicule your stupid Syrian march? Well, show me a tweet. Show me a comment in the live stream. You pulled that out of your ass.
That's what my stream was yesterday. It was the Syrian march.
Yeah, you're
And-
saying I was making fun of that. So where did I?
No
make
one
fun
cared
of
about
it?
your Syria
Where did that
march.
happen?
We had all these people protecting
your
you.
whole stream is
We were
about it?
attacking you for that cringy ass
My
like second
whole
part.
stream is about it.
Or,
What
or
stream did
your
I-
whole Twitter feed.
Okay, good. Show me a tweet.
Okay, let's see. Let me look through here.
We said the
You
part
looking
where you're at
wild,
your
babe.
house is a dumpster fire. The activism's good.
So-
Look,
so
I
wait,
do
did
activism.
Did you not start?
But
You're
when
the
you
one
have all
telling
these like
me I did,
homeless
so I hope
people,
I don't know.
when
I was
when you have all
streaming
these
for Gabriel
homeless
don't know.
people
You-
at
He
your
was
house,
obviously tweeting about the very, very public meltdown.
you've claimed in the past to be alt right.
Okay.
You claim to be all these things, and then you have
Okay,
all.
no
You know, you talk
meltdown.
about gas chambering people, and you got you're friends with all these people.
There's a little bit.
There
There's
was a
a little bit.
point in your stream yesterday.
I mean, there was a reason why
Hey,
you
like-
told
like-
he
yeah,
told
there was
me
also-
at
there
a
was a
Pasadena
point-
stream that his fans didn't like Sam or this guy Levi because they were too brown. They're giving him shit, so he didn't want to live stream with them anymore.
20-minute.
And then
You're saving the world with like this.
and then what was it? Oh yeah, and he was going out with Irma, and he told me he broke up with her for a lot of reasons, but one of those reasons was she wasn't white, and he had plenty of streams where he's trying to find an Aryan princess. Him,
Bring it on!
Whoa,
Fantastic.
whoa, whoa.
Bring 'em on.
Okay.
Boy, what
Jim?
a show. JF, what you thinking? You
bring who
alright?
on?
Okay.
There's a guy named Chad.
No, this is the guy that Jim's. Okay.
Why? How am I not getting on this thing? How am I not getting? Chad's gonna get on this.
Chad, you've ever Chad.
Yep.
Okay.
This guy. Bring
hey,
up this guy. We're gonna reach 7,000 viewers.
Okay, yes,
Everyone
let's
tweet
go.
about it.
Everyone
We're
hit
gonna
like,
have
everyone hit
Chad.
like, hit like.
Hey, everyone.
We're
hit
gonna
the
know
like-
who's the father of the baby.
Yeah,
Guys.
One thing real fast before Chad jumps in, Clausen.
Hey, I sent you his email in the chat, by the way, JF.
Clausen, Lord of Verlance, just threw 20.
I don't know how to message JF or any of these people.
You did attack Jim again, Baked. You just called him a basement dweller who won't show his face. You lying piece of shit.
I don't know how to contact any of these guys. I don't think they take any messages.
No, you did say that.
Andy, stop being so hard on him. He's consistent in his lying
I'm
bullshit.
sorry.
So that's what we should expect from Baked.
I take it back. Baked, I love you.
No.
You are having a meltdown, though, man. This is
Stop being such a cock, fucking Andy. This guy's parasiting off you and you're being nice to him. You're like, oh, drink a little bit of blood, whatever.
Andy kind of trips over but rebalances himself. Baked just fell down a flight of stairs.
I don't know how to get on here, guys. You're gonna have to help me.
But the point is, I'm fine, and I had fun with it, and I can laugh at myself, and I've been through much worse, so it's really not.
That's a funny one. Russell.
It's making some great content.
This is funny, Russell T. Shackelford threw $5. I love you, Jim. I love you, Tonka. I love you, Andy. I love you, JF. I love you, Aaron. What Jim does is noble. Jesus, can you fit another dick in your mouth, Baked?
I do have a lot of dicks in my mouth right
now. Oh my god.
Huge dicks. Love them. On some real shit. Jim knows I love him. Jim knows I admire his work.
Shut your fucking mouth. You're like, oh, I love my host. I love to suck him dry of all the blood.
He's a sweetie boy, right?
He's a sweetie.
I don't know what kind of Reddit hugbox you faggots live in, but
I don't get it.
That sellout turnabout shit on your audience. I think
I did not.
He sold out a long time ago. They don't even know.
No, thanks.
I did not turn on my audience.
Yeah, you did.
How did I turn on my audience?
You've already
Charlottesville, huh? Charlottesville, please. I was in the room when you did it.
And rejoined her team within 30 fucking seconds when you saw the article about Samara. You have got some serious issues going on here.
You guys are messing with my head constantly.
You are a cuck and a hypocrite and a liar, and you're trying to like, oh guys, well I'm just your friend and I'm sorry. Let's go back to let's go back to me just sucking you guys dry
You've had meltdowns
of all your subs.
Oh yeah, daily.
Okay.
This isn't a meltdown. This is you not having a soul.
Similar to you in that way, okay?
Here's the thing: is once everyone goes, "Hey, psst, Andy, you kind of having a meltdown," I sort of like leave the internet for a day or two and come back like, "Hey guys."
Well, I was trying to relax today, but you wanted to have me on for.
There's no relaxing.
I don't mind coming on.
Of course.
Andy, can I ask you something?
None of these people even know what the term merchant probably means.
How soon?
If they don't know what that means, you can't go after him.
I think you have to email him, right?
Send him the link.
I have emailed
I've heard
him.
they were much faster.
You emailed him. All right.
Yes.
So we'll wait. I'll be back in a second. I need some water. I want some water for this. I'm pumped. I'm parched.
Jim, how do we fix our friendship here, Jim?
It's gotten to this point where I'm going to start messaging people I probably shouldn't be messaging to get on.
Speaking of that, I actually have a question.
I am the last person you should be looking to for internet friendship.
Brittany. I want to hear Brittany. I haven't heard from Brittany in a while. Brittany.
Yeah. So speaking of that, I actually have a question for Jim. So when you told Baked Alaska that he had thrown people away when he just disposed of people when it was convenient to him, who are those people that you were referring to?
I'd be talking about people like the ones he was unmodding in his chat who he didn't like what they said, so he got rid of them. The people he was banning in his chat because he didn't like them talking about Jews or bringing up other shit he thought was problematic. People he called toxic. People he said that were making fun of him for saying 97 IQ.
What about
I never banned anyone for saying 97 IQ.
Jim,
that is a fucking lie.
I don't know.
I don't know why you have
this
vendetta out against me to try.
It's not a vendetta. It's the truth. There's a thing called the truth.
2 days has been a vendetta. You
pulled this bullshit with us, and we don't do videos where we destroy you. We never did our drama like super public. You did the same bullshit you did to me and everyone else to them, and now they're live stream every single discussion.
For saying kill niggers and kill Jews.
No, you ban people you don't like. You banned a bunch of mods. You banned people that counter signal you even somewhat. You banned me for trying to defend myself. You banned anyone you feel like it. You think you're Emperor Baked, and you just ban anyone that doesn't just suck your dick.
You approve of that?
Baked, I have a...
Yes or no?
You are
yes
a
or no,
fucking
Jim,
liar.
say it.
You
Baked,
ban
let me
anyone
answer the
that
question.
doesn't
Yes
just
or
suck
no?
your dick.
Yes or no? Would
Baked,
you want that
I'll
on the
answer
chat,
your question,
Jim?
but I'm not going to do it in
Come
the
on,
fucking
big
dictate.
boy.
Not
Yes
gonna
or
do it
no?
for me,
Do you
dictate.
want
Big
that on
boy,
your
Not
chat?
gonna happen.
shut up,
Not
you
gonna
fucking
happen.
big
Yes
nose
or no?
motherfucker.
It's a simple
I'm
question.
You
just gonna talk
fat,
over you.
big
So
nose,
shut
No,
up.
you
fucking
can't even
faggot.
answer.
Baked, I have a
You're
channel with
talking now.
218,000 subs. I do
You're
live streams
talking
all the
now.
time.
Go,
I've
Brad.
never banned. Faggot, let me finish talking. You
Yes
fucking
or no?
annoying
Would you
sellout
want people
cuck.
to say that in your chat?
Oh,
Baked,
you would.
if I
He would
ever
never
banned
act
anybody,
like
say it.
this to any
Is
one
that
of our
is that
faces.
good
This
enough
guy
for
would
you?
be on his
Would you?
I have
fucking
no
knees
problem.
right
People
now.
can say whatever the
His
fuck they want.
fucking knees right
Okay,
now.
so that's
Baker would be
okay.
on his
Yeah, because
fucking
I'm not a
knees right
bitch. I
now.
don't
If
ban.
one
I
of
don't
these
fuck.
guys
I'm not a
was
pussy that
being
hides
angry and they're
anything.
saying this shit to his
Okay,
face, he'd be on his
well, that's
fucking
fine.
They can
knees.
say whatever they
I,
want in the
I,
bitch chat.
I
They can call me a faggot. They
moderate.
can scream nigger till they're blue in the face. I've never blocked or banned anybody in my chats on my streams.
Talking
Way
about
bigger
killing
than
people.
yours,
This is the
buddy.
same guy that was
Yes,
throwing
So
and
people
I
in
know who your
gas
manager
chambers
is
for
who's telling you
fun.
that's problematic
Yes,
for your
yes.
brand because they're fucking
Doing memes
retarded.
with throwing people
Okay,
in
well,
gas
you
chambers.
also aren't
Not
like
even that
your
many
face
people even
isn't
talk
out
about that.
in the world.
Well, you put your face out there. You could have been an avatar. You chose to put your face out
I
there.
did.
Don't regret the decision you
I
made.
did. I don't regret it. I'm just saying it comes with more. There's more consequences.
What does
and
your
there's
face being
more
out there have to
standards
do with
comes
you
to the
not
way
being
you
a
do have your face
cuck?
out there. I'm
This
not
is
discrediting
deflecting.
anything you're doing.
This is
by not
deflecting.
having your face out there. I'm just saying by putting your face out there.
Antonio, he
you
got
are
thrown
at
away
more
too.
risk.
He's
Well,
basically
you know, that's
a
what you
fatter
chose to do
version
for
of
money,
Baked.
Bakes.
Yes,
He's
Live
a
with the
hypocrite. He
consequences.
doxes
and I
people.
accept the consequences.
He
Okay,
was
then
talking
don't
about
cry
trying to
about it.
find Aryan
I'm fine,
princesses.
dude.
He
I'm
said he
having
was
a good
alt right,
time,
but at the
man.
same time
I don't
he's
know, man.
dating,
You're talking about how dangerous Antifa are.
you
and
know,
your
a
face
girl
is out
that's
there. I don't
definitely
know if
not
that's
white.
enough.
It's not. It's not my
mean,
beliefs. I'm just
Antifa
holding him to
attacks
his own
you,
beliefs
yeah.
that he's
Yeah,
telling me
because
behind
you
closed
chose to
doors.
go out there and
These
put your
guys are all
face out. That
hypocrites.
comes with the
I have a
territory.
video
Make money
of him
with the
saying.
territory.
And he was
That's the risk
stupid
you
enough to
take.
say this on
It's
camera.
fine.
I'm
He
willing
said,
to-
"Look,
I'm
guys,
willing to fight for
me
this
and Baked are
country
actually
against these
alt right,
fucking communists.
but because
That's
of
great.
optics,
That's
we're
great.
basically like
But
civic
and you
nationalists,
don't really care about that. I
IRL,
mean,
but we're actually
you will
alt right.
never
But
take
then
a
you,
position.
but you look at who
basically
he's
edge
dating.
on this like sort of
Not very
centrism,
true.
that is
Uh,
like,
If
being
people
the
think
cool
that
guy in the room.
if fucking people are so deluded, at
You
this
never
point,
take a stance.
if people
Jim.
are so deluded,
Everyone
that-
knows that. You never take a stance. You always.
Let him talk.
You
Let
no,
him talk.
are you
from
really
one
going
side,
after
Baked.
someone for
Andy,
not taking a
moderate.
stance?
Yeah,
You're
let him
not
talk.
going.
Sorry.
You're going after someone for not taking a
Fucking
stance.
Christ,
What
you
is
get
your
down to this
fucking? What's your ideology?
Baked.
What is it?
Okay.
One day it's alt right,
I've never
next day
taken
it's
a
civic
position. I've been
nationalist,
on
then it's back to
multiple
alt right when it's
podcasts
safe
where I've made
again.
my position clear. If you haven't listened to him, that's your fucking fault, buddy. Maybe go listen to him. I've been on fucking, I've been on so many goddamn podcasts where I've talked about my positions on politics.
Yeah, he's talked about his
and about
positions.
the
What's Bake's
country.
positions on
But if
anything?
people think
What
that
are they?
YouTubers are going to save them, then yeah, America needs to burn to the ground. If you've reached the point where you think some
Guys,
vapid
go
fucking
on
cunt from
Twitter,
California on
tag
YouTube is gonna
JF
save
and
the day,
Worski, and
you
tell
deserve to do
them
this
to
shit.
have me
That's
on.
my
My
fucking
Twitter is the White
If you're
Elephant.
that
Same thing
weak,
as his
get
channel.
bombed.
Tag them.
I
I
don't
donated
think
to
that
try to
they'll
get
save
on,
the
but
day,
I
but
think
they
they
do
just
have
totally
a lot of
ignored my thing.
influence when it comes to entertainment, as you see
Me and
with more
friends,
entertainment
me
leaks
and
out into the
Vince are
mainstream.
definitely friends. We're the best of
Yeah,
buddies.
I mean, Brittany.
Just
what,
the Red
I mean,
Elephants
you
we don't
can
live
sort of
stream
speak
because we
on,
got
like,
banned, so that's why you don't
you
see me
know,
on there. Plus, I don't
it's
like
not that
doing
you
recorded
want to
videos.
ban people from your chat. That doesn't mean you hate your fan base or anything like that. But you've gone through where they've targeted you and given you strikes and all that. You can understand why I'm doing that. And see, like, in my opinion, Jim is being way too harsh on me.
No, we're
like,
saying that
trying to keep
for
my
most
community
of
in
your
check and have it be,
public
like,
figure life,
a
you were
good
totally okay with all this bullshit,
Well, the thing
and
with
the
that
last
is
2
on
seconds, all of a
YouTube,
sudden, you're not
I've
okay
been
with it.
much more lax with my chat because, as I've seen so far, YouTube
I want to
hasn't
beat up
really
Antifa.
penalized anyone for their chat because I don't really think that streamers should
I'm
be
down as long as I have
penalized
some
for what other
goggles so I
people
don't
say
get
in the
pepper
chat
sprayed like I
anyway.
did in
But
Berkeley.
on
It took
Twitch,
me
my
off,
hands were
took me
definitely
off the
tied behind my
battlefield for
back,
like
and
20
I
minutes
had
or so,
to
but I
tell
jumped
my
back in.
mods to ban people that would say anything hate speech, even the word nigger, anything anything like that. I had, even though I didn't want to ban it, and I'm not a fan of banning that, they had to unfortunately
Don't
ban
ban
it. On
anybody.
YouTube, I
Either
don't
you're pro
think
free
it's
speech or
the
you're not.
same
There
thing
is
as
no
the
like
Yeah,
in between.
We're talking YouTube. I mean, Twitch is off in its own fucking crazy land of the shit they're doing to people. I know everybody's ducking.
If you start
because
banning
they're getting
people for
fucked
saying
by
things, no
things
matter
they
how
say
bad
on
it
other
is,
websites.
people are going to start to say
So
those
I
things
know
because
it's
they
just
see
not
that
what
you
land
get
of
triggered
land.
over
Oh
it,
yeah,
and
I'm
then
working
next
on
thing
a
you
list
know,
of things
your
that
whole
you can't
chat
do
is
on
banned.
Twitch as a video. It's pretty insane. I actually have another question. So the reason I asked who you were referring to is I was wondering if you were also referring to yourself when you said because Baked had started fight, you guys started fighting with each other. If you're referring to yourself when you said that he was that Baked was fucking over people and throwing them away when it was
Yeah, he
convenient.
uses
Would you
them,
include
and then
yourself in
when
that then?
when
No,
he doesn't
because I
need
was
them
on
any,
a
he throws
stream,
them
I can
away.
say like a week
He did
prior
the
to
same
that,
thing to
talking
Kronos. He
to him
said,
about
"Can you
show ideas because
please
he wanted
clip my
ideas on
stuff?
what
Can
would
you
be
please
good
clip
fucking
it?"
matchups, and I told him shit like
And then after
Fuentes,
Kronos would
Alcep,
clip his stuff all the
just
time,
people
and
that
he
had
started
business
getting some
relationships
subs, he
with
said,
his
"Hey,
dad, but
fuck you,
something that would be an
Kronos. You don't
interesting
just
fucking thing, maybe
drop
a
stuff.
white
You don't
nationalist or
drop
black
links in
nationalist or something
my
like Shaka
in
Amos
my
and Mike Enoch.
my stream. Are you trying to
Shit
steal my
along those
fans,
lines.
bro?"
So
And he
the
threw him
reason I
away.
thought that was because it seemed like, for me, I have never seen you get emotional or angry before. Like even with Destiny, you actually ended up making him get angry and rage quitting, I'm pretty sure. But you seemed a little bit like I'm not doing the oh my god you so mad thing. Genuinely asking like why you got so invested in that one thing, but with everything else it's not. And then it's with the oh we're not friends thing. It seems, I don't know, weird to me that.
Yeah, no, I don't like people that will, say one thing and then when it's convenient to ditch it, say another. Like, oh, I'm fine with you guys, gas the Jews, 1488. We need to say the 14 words. That's all cool, bro. But you're getting a little too racist in the chat now. Time to get rid of you. I'm sick of watching.
I don't say that. I don't
but
say
the thing
that.
is,
Oh, you did say that. You did say that.
Other people though, with
You did say that. You're mad that
everyone
Twitter
else that's
banned
in,
you
like,
and
a
you hate
locale, you just
censorship,
laugh at
right?
them and you never really
But then
get
you're
mad.
totally
With
banning
Jay in
people in your
particular, you
Discord.
actually
You're
did
banning people in
get a
your
little
live streams.
emotional.
Yeah,
So
you did get
I
mad.
tried to defend
I
myself
did,
when
you're
you're talking
right.
shit
Yeah,
about
I
me
did.
in your live
You
stream, and you
hung
banned
up.
me. You're like, "Oh, is that
I
David?
found
You
it to
banned
be
me."
pure faggotry. I'm listening
So
to him
you're a
and these
fucking
LA
hypocrite.
fucking faggots
You're a
go
fucking
on
faggot
about
and
their
a
monkey
hypocrite.
show. Like, oh my god, you guys
you
are
still
digging into
lose.
our
You do
life.
whatever you
If you
want,
get
and if
mad,
someone
you still
counter
lose,
signals
though,
you,
Jim.
you get
Big,
angry.
take a look at your metrics if you want to see.
I know.
but I'm sure you've had to deal with more ridiculous stuff than Baked, like based on the
Oh,
work I've
Brenny
seen.
Venti's fucking
Yeah,
white
no, I've
knighting
dealt
for
with
Baked
a
right
lot of
now.
ridiculous shit. Yeah.
And you didn't get emotionally
I don't know why.
invested into
I don't know
it
why
enough to
all
get
these like
angry,
big
so.
Yeah, I did
characters
get
who have
angry,
platforms and people
Brittany,
actually
because
like
I
them,
think
they're all
what he's
cucking for
doing is
Baked.
pure
I don't get
faggotry,
it.
and I'm
Like
sick of seeing
Worski
people
cucks for him.
What
You
am I
got
doing?
all
What's
stuff cucking for him.
What's faggotry that I'm
where
doing?
they become sellouts.
You got
and I'm sick
Venti
of it.
cucking for him. All these people are
I'm
bigger than
sick,
him,
I'm sick of
and
this
he's
any
basically a
red
nobody.
pill shit that these fuckers promote, and then they turn
Okay.
around and ditch it when it's convenient.
I
That's
What-
think
what-
that's
what is
his issue.
faggotry?
He keeps talking
Yeah.
when he talks, and it's driving him nuts.
Baked, I will ask you a simple question which explains what the faggotry you're being accused of is. Would you say, in your mind, deeply, do you believe that you have let a part of your
I like how
audience
Baked
believe
went
that you were
after
someone that
JF
you
for
were
being
not?
French, but if you actually know Baked's real name, it's actually French.
Absolutely do not believe that. Have my beliefs evolved and changed over time? Do I have nuance with my beliefs?
Oh, Baked
Yes,
muted you,
absolutely.
Crypto Report.
When
There
I
you go. More
started in
censorship
this
from the
movement,
Mister.
people
Oh,
know I
they
used to work at
banned me.
BuzzFeed back
But then I'm
before.
gonna go ban people
Then I
myself.
came out for Trump. I was a libertarian. Then I came out for Trump, and I was ostracized from that community. And then I got very red pilled on the JQ and all that stuff. And I talked about that very openly. And then now I have moved into a position where I understand, okay, I know a lot about that stuff, but some of that stuff, it's not a good strategy to just be screaming about Jews all day. So I'm going to just take
work
a
with them
better-
instead. Yeah, you're gonna work with them instead.
I don't have any
Oh,
any
man.
problem working with.
You just said you got red pilled on the JQ about
Yeah, the amount of shit you said
Yeah,
about
that
Mike
doesn't- that
Tokes
doesn't mean
because
all
he was
Jews are
Jewish
bad.
on the Portland trip.
Fucking
You think
LA.
all Jews are bad?
How about
You think all
my
Jews are
last
bad?
name? Then you kept saying, "Oh,
Did I say I
David,
was
David might be
red-pilled
Jewish."
on
Oh
the
my
JQ?
God,
You
and that's
said
why
that, right,
he's
faggot?
counter signaling
No,
you.
but you're-
Do you remember what I just said?
You're giving me
Do you
shit.
remember what you
You're
just said?
giving me shit for working with a Jew, Jim.
I'm not the guy going around saying I'm red pilled on the JQ.
I am red pilled on the JQ.
Oh,
That
but
means-
you work with Jews in Hollywood, right, faggot? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, my manager's part Jewish, so it's convenient when it's money, right? But I'll tell those fucking white nationalists in the audience, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hey, alt-righters, there's a JQ. We should talk about it. I'm red pilled on it, but here's my Jewish manager.
It's
Get
not.
the
my- it's-
fuck out
it's
of
not-
here, you
it's not my
sellout
ma-
cunt.
Okay, Jim.
Fucking
Okay,
sellout. There you go.
you're
He's
so
saying
on-
Baked is saying he's a vegan and he's eating fucking meat all the time.
That's why it's so transparent.
So you don't think I should work with anyone who's Jewish?
If you're going to go around telling people you understand the JQ,
I don't go around and do that, bro.
You just told us you said that.
I was talking about what I learned. I'm talking about my knowledge, not what I'm going out and saying. Okay.
There's still a difference between your narrative today.
He's
and your
vegan and
narrative
he's
on the
eating meat,
stream, which I
guys.
believe was yesterday.
But because he's
Yesterday
your
you said,
friend, that
"I
means you have to
felt
let him get away
forced
with
to
it."
become someone, and I want to be more.
Don't be a
myself."
dick, guys.
Am I right that you said that? Now,
Let
today
people
you
get
frame
away
it
with
as a
shit. Let them be
strategic change and
hypocrites.
You learning and evolving, but for a moment you were someone else
King
than you
David.
wanted to be.
I would like Emperor better, honestly.
Who was that then? Who was like? What's the person that you were that you don't want to be anymore?
Wow, that
there
sucks,
was some
Crypto. That you made a great
elements in
video
my
and he
streams lately where
and I think you said he
was
censored you, right?
sort of focusing on I was
David,
getting
where's your
too
hot
wrapped
GF?
up in like
I don't know.
I don't know,
I guess I
like
could see if there's a text message.
Hollywood scene, like caring about the superficial stuff. I got wrapped up in that a little bit for like a week, and I had a Playboy model over, and I had some other streamers over, and while I can be friends with anyone.
Yeah, because it helps you,
really
right? Because you're not interesting, so you need to make friends with interesting people.
I don't really
you have to be friends with everyone because you can't do it. No one wants to watch you by yourself. If he was by himself and he did a live stream every single day for a couple hours,
really cringy,
no one would watch.
For me, and so it wasn't. I don't know. It just wasn't something I wanted to do.
All right.
If you guys want, do not donate to me. Go on Andy Worski's and donate and say have David Feiner on, or have David Feiner on the White Elephants, and just donate like I don't know $2 or something.
That's part of it. That's part of it.
All right, guys. I'll be right back. You guys keep watching this shit show.
You're wanting to do all these things. You want to make an impact. That's what I'm hearing through what you're saying. You're having problems standing up for a lot of things. And you've got to figure out a way. You gotta be something. You gotta be a solid something. You can't be this liquid, amorphous thing that goes whimsically from this place to this place. And no, I'm cool here. I'm cool here. I'm cool. You can't do all that. And best example, what you did like a fucking hour ago, where you were all for Samara and Aaron's a piece of shit, and then you see the Samara thing, not so good optics. You flipped on a fucking dime. You did. There was no defense. There was no let me stand up for my. There was nothing. You immediately flipped, and now you're on a completely different side. There was nothing there, and people see that.
And also added to that, just to add to that, you were like really pissed off at Jim, and you were like, "Fuck you, Jim, basement dweller, blah blah blah," and then like a second later, you're like, "No, but I love you though. I love you though."
Yeah, and Andy, you've also said "fuck you" to me during this stream, and then. You know,
yeah, but I didn't.
Do you not understand banter?
No, I understand banter. You're the one who's getting emotional about it.
Though.
I said for you to shut the fuck up because you wouldn't shut the fuck up and you were talking over everyone. That's why I said fuck you. And I said fuck you when you're being a lying asshole. If I am an asshole to you and you say fuck you, that's fine. I at no point saying. Like you said, you're basement dweller, you don't show your face, but never mind. Oh, Aaron, you're low IQ, you're this, you're that. But never mind, you're cool. Like, I didn't throw you under the bus. I just said fuck you when I was just pissed off for a second. That's different than insulting someone in a way where it shows that you don't like them, but then switching sides.
I throw out some insults, and then I can easily take them back. That's
you can see though how that might be seen as flip-floppy though, right?
Yeah, I understand.
Because like other people, like I have to agree with Andy. I don't feel like that banter when you call someone, like if you say, "Hey, you're such a dumbass," it's like about the tone and context and stuff like that. And the way you did it, you know, you were heated, you were angry, and you were like, you know, you're low IQ, Aaron, etc.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's what would cross the line for banter.
Your banter is more like like when you're like all tone. Oh, you're a fucking idiot. Are you serious? That's so dumb. And then be like, you're low IQ. You're this. You're that. Like it's about tone. You know what I mean? So that's why people may see it as a little bit flip floppy.
Well, if someone's gonna come at me, I'm gonna come at. If someone's gonna come at me, I'm gonna come at them back. And then sometimes
I'm not saying don't do that. I'm not
sometimes and then I feel bad, and then I'm like, okay, sorry.
Fair enough.
When stuff like last night happens, you need for people to come at you, baked.
Why?
Because it grounds you. It shows.
Baked, if I have to tell you why last night was not a good thing, then you're in more trouble than I thought.
Uh-oh. What's going on now?
Like I had a good time.
No, but you have to be aware.
He's like, oh, I had a good time while people threw shit at me yesterday.
95% of people watching this hit dislike. A lot of people who I respect.
I told them to.
A lot of people who I respect.
You told them to hit dislike on your own stream? That's a lie.
What the fuck, baked?
Okay, so what are you saying? What the fuck, baked about Andy? What is your
specific? About last night. I already made my
specifically what?
I made my point. You having your fucking meltdown.
What happened, Blade?
What? Give me specific action.
Turning on your audience. Turning on Medicare.
I did not turn on my audience.
And then,
what do you mean turning on Medicare? Medicare has been coming after me.
Rightfully so, because you're being a hypocrite.
Dude, Medicare has been coming after me.
I called this like 6 months ago, so to see everything implode, it's just like I call him
chat like an hour before Jim ever came into the stream.
If my friend,
I was also on a stream with Tonka last night, and he had two other people in there telling me to kill myself, to have a noose, to hang myself.
That wasn't even my stream. I wasn't.
I don't know what that was. I just thought. I was sent a link.
Stop being such a fucking victim. God, every time people call you a hypocrite or a sellout or something, all you have to say is, oh, well, I got pepper sprayed at Charlottesville, or, oh my God, some Antifa said some mean things to me. Therefore, like, you can't ever criticize me.
Maybe consider privating the stream for your buddy.
Yeah, I did.
And that's cool.
Okay. Bake doesn't have a high IQ. He's going to get lit up when he tries to take them head on. And then what he'll do after is he'll try to backpedal. And then he'll say, oh, aren't we all friends? Let's all be good. And then maybe deflect.
Okay, so I just want to clear
that's all he has. He can't actually take them on head on. Watch.
The honest truth.
Look, he's going to say, oh, look, you're all right. I all got hit. Let's be friends again. That's all he can do. That's what he always does. So now, here we go. Let's see if anyone cucks. Let's see if Warski cucks. Let's see if Medicare cucks. They saw who he really is, and now he's trying to like play it off as like, oh, let's just go back to the way things were. Let's see if they cuck. I know Warski will cuck. I know Venti will cuck. Tonka maybe, but he's pretty smart. I think Tonka and Medicare don't remember this. They saw his mask came off, and he really went after them, and now he's trying to put it back on and say, oh, look, guys, I was just stressed out. I need you guys. I only have like 11K, and most of the people that I've contracted over, they just like to shit on me. They don't watch the streams for me. They watch for the shit shows and for the guests. Because when he does streams himself, he only has a small crowd, and that said small crowd are filled with a bunch of people that just shit on him, and rightfully so, because he deserves it. He cucked on his beliefs.
Next time the house starts to burn down, don't grab the gas can. Go for the fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
For sure.
Baked, where do you go on from here? What's your plan?
So all he does is play the victim.
I can't reveal all my secrets, man.
Secrets. You were gonna make Samaria your manager.
What I'm doing, which is making.
You kicked Ice Besides manager, who actually had connections. You kicked him, and you replaced him with Samaria, who has no connections and no experience whatsoever. You actually have more experience than Samaria does.
Performance art, of course.
And yet you're gonna give her a piece of everything.
I feel like
I mean, why do you guys like care so much about like every little thing I'm doing?
Because you're a fucking hypocrite and you're a public figure and you're supposedly like a right-wing person.
What are you doing?
Baked, if your manager is any good, she would be telling you to chill your shit out right now. What is she doing?
I don't know.
She was on Candy Crush.
I thought she was supposed to be busy, and she's busy playing Candy Crush on her phone.
I'm going to be streaming right after this. I stream every day. I do different things. I experiment. That's part of my evolution as a streamer. Sometimes I've done IRL. Sometimes I've done debates. Right now I'm doing more IRL. I do have some debates planned. But I like to.
I have to ask you a question because you asked a question.
You're trying to be an entertainer when you try to be a public, political figure.
What I'm doing. Look, if you do a
so that was scary, and now you're trying to pull back and do something else, and your fans are mad because they followed you and they donate to you because you're a political guy and you cucked on your beliefs and you want to do something else now. And now you're angry that your fans who followed you for political reasons, they hate you because you cucked on your political beliefs, and now you don't even want to be in politics anymore. You want to be Ice Poseidon 2.0. Joe Rogan's people shit on him when he has certain guests on. If he doesn't have an MMA guest on and he has like a science or philosophical or a political figure, each group gets mad at each other. You're gonna get shit when you try to do something else. Like when I tried to do like a little video game stream, people were like, "Oh, this is gay," and it's like that's rightfully so because most of these people came on to watch me to do activism. They want to watch for me to talk about politics. If I do something outside of what is expected, people are gonna get angry, and they're rightfully so. I understand when I do something different.
Was it
If
entertaining?
people don't like it, then I'll stay the course. But this guy says, no, fuck anyone that countersuits with me. I'll do whatever I want. And if you don't want me to do what I've been doing the past 2 years, the whole reason why my name is even out there is because of his name is even out there is because of politics. And now he wants to do some like degenerate, dumb shit that goes against his beliefs entirely. His beliefs and his entire base's beliefs, right? See, he's basically Trump, and he's saying, "Oh, I'm going to be pro-choice now," even though I said I was pro-abortion. And all of his people and his base are getting angry, and he's like, "Oh, you can't tell me what to do. I can do whatever I want." Press 1 if I hit the dart right on the dot.
Wait, before you go.
Did I put the red light right on the head, right on the forehead, and did I pull the trigger right there? Tell me, please. Was it a swish?
It was
it a
answered in the sense of why do you get mad at what Big does and then not what
He's holding him to his principles. He's holding him to his beliefs. That's all he's doing.
You
keep trying to say like he's obsessed with Big. It has nothing to do with that. He breaks down a bunch of people. Medicare has broken down so many people, holding them to their own beliefs. That's what he does.
I mean, you can listen to a live stream of me for
Folklore Americana.
for an hour and a half.
Folklore.
Angrier.
If you're Steven, can you press 2? I like Steven. He's a good guy. Even though we got into some spats about some stuff. I need to have a talk with you in LA though.
The guy who built his brand on one thing and then flipped the script all of a sudden one.
Because we had a talk
pointing at other people like
at Antonio's event,
weird.
And I thought we were good.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, you guys started white knighting for Edwin. And we got into some other spat again. And that's how it always starts.
It's
you know,
to say
I had a problem. I got into this whole situation with RC because I went after Edwin and he white knighted, and then his whole little Hannity Power Ranger group came after me.
No,
when it was like it's between me and Edwin, you guys jumped in. I'm like, okay, fair game, then let's go. And I went after Edwin again after all the shit we did, and then you came in. We got in this big fight over like Omar and Edwin. Just seems like some gay shit. You know, these are adults here. You see me? You see me white knighting for Omar? You see me going after every single person that goes after him? And do I say, oh, do I do that? I don't know why you guys are then. Don't you guys have lives? You guys have content put out there? I know you guys' channel guys just got shut down. I mean, you guys got to start all over. You guys are busy, and yet you guys are like chilling and white knighting for Edwin, who's like an absolute nobody.
But it's like a girl fucking a guy.
I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys need to get your priorities straight. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I have to say.
We don't even have any real problems. My main problem with LA is that he started like he was like being cool to me on camera, but then when it's like RC and Big, and then he jumps in and starts going after me too, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, are you my enemy or are you my friend? Like, you got to choose one. You can't do this.
I enjoy
you can't do this both sides bullshit.
Wait, what about Aaron? Are you friends with Aaron at least?
I don't fucking know the girl. No.
Did
I don't know
your
any.
opinion of Aaron change at all today?
No.
Hey, look, man. Look, Folklore. I told you guys. I warned you about the people that you're bringing into your group. I legitimately said, look, guys, I don't know you that well, but I want to do you guys a solid. You guys are bringing in people into your group that are shady. I gave you reasons for why they're shady, and I said, I'm just going to leave it there. You guys do what you want, right? And
fucking weird with that.
And then just look at Baked. He was calling out RC, saying that he basically stole $60 worth of weed from him. And also the one brown handy guy, he's been stealing car rides. Or he's just being cheap, not really stealing, but he's being cheap with car rides. He's stealing car rides, and he owes him money too. You know, and then Tony, he got caught for doxing people, and then he was going after women at the latest event that you were at. Like, you guys really need to look. I know it's not guilty by association, but if you're bringing people on into your group, the group's gonna get hit. Okay. I'm trying to do you guys a solid. You guys can do what you want. I'm not going to tell you who you can't associate with. I'm just giving you guys information, and you can do whatever you want with it. But I'm telling you, I told you. I don't know if I told you guys, but I told a lot of people that this was what was going to happen. Snakes act like snakes. They don't turn into rabbits the minute they meet new friends. They are who they are. He got blown up in LA. Now he has these new groups of friends. The difference is they live stream everything. So all the bullshit, all the hypocrisy is out there for the world to see, unlike it was in LA, because he took down the videos. And now the same situation happened again with me, except for it's with Medicare and these people. And it's all blown up. It's all blown up. I don't do that kind of stuff, man. I said a lot of stuff, so I don't know what you're replying to. I would suppose it's white knighting, I guess.
I don't agree with that.
I think you're cool, Brittany.
I don't agree.
Hold on, I didn't say you were my friend, Andy. Hold on.
I didn't say I'm
You're not my friend. You're not my friend. Oh my god. You're not my
I'm
friend.
not gay, but I would suck your dick. Listen.
Fuck yeah.
What the
So
fuck?
we're not friends, Andy.
No, I met you in real life. I was thinking earlier.
Clip that. That's why I like Worski.
Yeah.
I like him. He's a fun guy.
And I hated seeing. I said this. I need to give Baked Alaska an intervention. Because it could have been easy for me to stream about you
you
without
have to hate them, right?
Oh.
Did she say I wouldn't fuck you, but I suck your dick? How's that make any sense whatsoever?
He has been talking about, like, you know, sitting you down and having like a serious talk, because you've been fucking up your channel. You do these fucking retarded streams in the middle of the night where you have like fucking nobody's behind you.
Watching,
Don't-
Hey, shut up, Baked. Shut up, Baked.
Listen for
That's what you said to Aaron, right?
We're trying to do something so we
how
can
can
have
I make
fun in the
how can I
future.
make the streams better in your opinion?
Stop
Oh.
having chats. Stop
Okay,
having
well,
guys.
No. Shut your mouth.
Here's
Shut
the
your
thing.
mouth, you big nose motherfucker.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Shut the
Yes.
fuck up.
Yes.
Fucking
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Shut the fuck
Yes.
up.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
Number one.
Failure
Yes.
has to talk this entire stream.
Yes.
Let him talk.
Failure will fucking eat you.
All right.
Fucking big
Shut your
nose
fucking
shark.
mouth. Number one, don't have fucking chads on. Don't have fucking polo wearing, fucking Adidas bag, fucking carrying motherfuckers in the background, saying fucking unsubscribe
Uh-oh.
from your.
Insulting my game, yo.
Uh-oh.
Don't have
Shit. Shit.
Nodding.
Too many
Yeah,
humans.
I hate JF, but we agree that you're a fucking piece of shit as far as managing your channel right now. Stop fucking your shit up.
Wow, failure.
More
Wow.
autism.
By the way,
He's
by
been
the
a
way-
cringy failure
by
since the
way, We're
beginning.
not friends, but we're buddies, not friends. But
We're not friends.
I'll say this, Baked. I told you this.
We're buds,
You don't
but
even
not
get
friend
mad at me
friends.
for this. You make a second channel for your daily stream.
Yeah, this isn't gay. You just do the bottom one, leave the top. You need air. You need air, you know? Needs air to go inside. You button the top, you start choking. I can't breathe, and then
Right?
and then I can breathe again.
That way,
So never do the top, guys. Never do the tops.
Because now your main events get about 1,000 viewers when they used to get 6,000 to 7,000. You and your new stuff gets about 300 viewers. Make a separate channel like I did with Purple Dragon. Links down there below, by the way. I'll show that out.
I want to be
And
on the Purple
do
Dragon.
your
Those look fun.
Fucking around streams there, and keep your main channel.
Let that chest hair show. I don't have any. I'm not a hairy guy. I mean, this is like my forearm.
Do a show every
It's like
single day.
I don't even
It
think you can see
fucking
anything.
channel,
So
in my opinion. It
I
literally
have the
fucking
hair where it
channel.
should
I
be
really wanna do
and
what
nowhere
you
else for the
do
most
as
part.
well. I understand
Yeah.
that. But there's a
Purple
fine
Dragon.
balance between
What happened to your
having
fast
fun
cut?
and running a
I
business.
grew my hair back
I want
the way
to
it
see
should
your
be.
business
That was a
run
one-time event, and I
down the
told
road.
everyone it
I
was a
want you to
one-time event.
succeed.
That's
Now
why I
look
told
like
you
fun.
guys.
Maybe
That's why I told you
give him a-
guys to
What?
to take the screenshots and whatever you wanted to do to me.
No,
You
I
had your one
appreciate that,
chance.
but
I gave it
also
to you,
appreciate some fucking
and
loyalty. I mean,
loyalty.
some,
Oh my
like,
God!
without
Where was
even
the
talking
loyalty
to
for
me,
me? What was the
some
loyalty
pretty
for me?
huge
What was the loyalty
sneers
for
to my
Emily?
name were said
What was
by
the
a lot of
loyalty for your
people,
manager
so I
back there? I'm
really
pretty
do
sure you
appreciate
used to
that.
talk
I
about
wish you
her.
guys would
I'm sure if I were to
maybe,
talk to some people and rehash
contact
some
me
stuff that happened in
or-
the past,
I know.
pretty sure he shit on her.
You need to
You're
separate.
here.
You need to separate your business and your fun.
I know
Here's one
Samara
thing I
used
like
to say
do
some
for fun.
fucked up
I like
shit
to
about
watch
Bake, calling him a
commercials from the
cuck,
ladies. You know what
pussy,
I haven't done since
all
I
of
gained my
that.
fucking 6,000
All of
subscribers in
that.
the last
She
week?
said that all these people she's
I haven't
friends
watched
with,
fucking shitty
she
commercials because
has
I know
behind
they'll
closed
fucking
doors
put it
called
away
them the
because I
worst
have
things
to
you could
make
think
it
of.
or put it on
She's
different
as you
channels.
can
So
see
that's
what
what
she
you
said
gotta do.
about
These
the
fucking
Jews.
shitty, like, late
She's
night
very
where you're
full
just fucking
brunt.
walking away from the camera
Very
and
full
letting,
brunt,
you
and
know,
she's friends with these people.
fucking
Oh hi,
nothing
what's up?
happen.
And it's
Yeah,
like
do that on
I've
another
caused
channel.
you
You
X,
can
Y,
still
and
have
Z.
fun.
This
Just
already is
have-
my my sub channel. My main channel's striked right now.
They, was I not in your Discord last night? Discord DMs, just like you saying nice things, trying to be like you might want to stop. Maybe stop.
Let's see.
I said nice things.
Let's see.
Your hair looks way too thick. David, you look like a Thunderbird with Fashcat.
Like,
You might
if I wanted to, I wanted.
You
to
looked
stream,
way
so I was
tougher.
gonna
Oh,
stream.
come on. I don't need to look
That
tough,
guy
guys.
looked
Okay,
like
I
his
am
life was
tough.
falling
All right.
apart.
Then that sucked, and then we ended up stopping.
I know. I'm
That,
just saying.
and is that my fault, or is that the fault of people that were coming on and exposing his information and doing things like that? That was nothing that I did.
Well, fuck. What's the house is burning down? You just got to get out of it. Doesn't matter
Yeah,
who set the
but-
fire.
I know, but people like Jim and other people were spreading that guy's information and trying to
Oh,
get him
Medicare left?
fired,
Okay.
and there's a chance that he might get fired, and he's a nice guy and he's good at his job, and that's kind of fucked up that people would like go after a guy and try to get him to lose his job. Aren't we the people that are
They
against,
didn't
like,
go-
ruining people's livelihoods? Aren't we against
What do you mean? Did he say something that
doxing and,
needs
like,
for?
like exposing people's
Yeah,
lives?
guys on like a week ago who were explaining why
He was-
they had
he's
to
a-
dox because
he
if they
self-doxed
didn't, then
himself.
people would leave the movement. or
He
what-
self-doxed himself, and he's
Dude,
surprised that
upside
people
down.
actually did something with that
Yeah, but
information.
do you think?
Also,
I mean,
Beck,
I mean,
did
how
your
can you
friend
put the blame
and
on
buddy
me?
and bodyguard
not putting the
Tony,
blame on-
did he
that's
not
not the
try to
thing.
dox
You're
people in
saying
my
this guy
discords?
was having his life ruined. That was
Oh,
happening.
it's
Did he
fine.
not try to
You
dox
gotta press
people?
the button.
When
You're
people
gonna
asked you
press
that, you
another
said that
button.
wasn't true. When it is true,
He
there's
can walk
screenshots.
away. Brittany understands this
David,
concept.
people want you
I'm
to
the
jump on the
streamer.
stream. I don't know how.
streaming.
Get
That's
me
what I
in
do.
there. Get me in there,
Right.
folklore.
That's
If
what
you
I'm
can get me
saying.
in there as
You guys are not
long as
familiar
it's
with the
Steven or
IRL
LA,
category of streaming,
we
which I
can have a
am,
chat
okay?
and be cool.
And I've been
If you can get me on
transitioning
there.
into. When you
I've been
stream-
doing.
I tweeted,
IRL
super
since
chatted.
I'm
All right,
born.
are they messaging me somewhere?
Yeah,
No, you haven't.
I've been living my life since I'm born.
Okay, you've been living your life, but I'm talking about IRL.
I even messaged Sam to try to get on.
Agent
So
Andy, Ice Poseidon.
Agent
I
Andy,
mean,
Ice
I showed you
Poseidon.
guys
Those
some
are
of
actual
it,
people that actually do stuff.
But in this
Those are hard
genre
workers.
of
They have
streaming,
organic, actual
you don't turn the camera off. Ice
organic
Poseidon
platforms
literally
and
got
bases.
Swatted a couple weeks ago. Cops came in with AR-15s, and the stream stays on. There's no cucking out. That's how. IRL
Did you think he was gonna press the end stream while cops are pointing guns at his head? You think that's what's gonna happen?
As your new manager, tell that Samara cunt to shut the fuck up. This is about ending now. Is make a separate channel for that. The Baked Alaska IRL, whatever.
hey,
and then don't turn the camera off. Have it 24/7.
Hey, by the way, Chad just texted me. He said, it's not your fault, Baked. I have autism and I can't filter myself.
No, he just didn't know. He didn't know. You should have known better, okay?
No,
You know
I-
about
I'm
doxing. You
not
know
joking.
all about this stuff, and you totally just let this kid go out there and full dox himself, and you're surprised that you have Ice Poseidon fans since you've been chilling with them, and you know that they like to dox people, and you know that they like to do stuff. And you're somehow surprised that this kid goes and doxes himself, and then they did something with it. And somehow you're gonna put the blame on everyone else. You should have known better. You should have told people, hey, don't put your name out there. Don't say where you work. Don't say any of that, because I have fans that will do something with it. You know, that's what the Ice Poseidon people do.
Because I'm on a new channel and my Twitter is banned, so I can't. tell
Yeah,
you
my
what
Twitter
I'm
is
doing.
banned, but then I ban people on my Discords that like talk shit about me.
You had 4,000 or 5,000 people watching.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I've
you
never
did.
hit those numbers. No, I didn't. No, I've never hit those numbers on the new channel.
Okay, what was your top then?
I
What was
know
your
my
top
channel.
then?
My top has been.
Hey, thank you
1,500
guys
on
for
the new
actually
channel.
doing what you
My
got to
new
do in
channel
this
has
in
not
this
taken
in the
off for
streams.
many number of reasons.
I see you
New
guys in the
channel.
Discord.
I don't have a Twitter to get the word out. There's
Should have been
I'm
smart.
not monetized.
Should have been smart.
I swear I saw over 3,000 on your new.
It's only ever Steven?
A
Okay,
lot
cool.
of people haven't helped me promote. You know, they
I like
wanna jump
Steven.
in
His
when it's
ego,
melting down,
his
but
ego
when-
isn't
when I'm just
above
starting out,
his
you
head.
know?
Saying me?
No, not
Most people
not
in
you.
this
I'm
fucking
just saying-
movement, their egos are
No,
way
okay,
out there.
Okay.
Incredibly,
I was like,
I've
Do-
been
do
incredibly
you-
supportive. I'm saying
do
it's
you
hard. It's
still-
hard to start up new channels. Okay.
Do you still have your old channel?
How
can
is
you
it
still
hard?
Upload videos.
Yeah.
I'm
I
pretty sure if
still-
Andy
Okay,
Worski
then
went the
you gotta
Gab, I'm
fucking
sure
have
he'd bring in
people
more
promote
of
your
his
streams and
fans
get that
than
audience
Bake.
moved
Yeah,
over.
Bake,
I
he had
gotta
what,
keep- I gotta
200,000,
keep moving
and he
the
could only
audience
bring.
the
He was
people
only
that I
able to bring
lost,
on like
I probably
10K
lost a lot of
people.
Spurgs. That's fine.
10K people he
and,
brought from
you know,
Twitter
that's
to YouTube.
Sort of where I want my audience to move. I do.
It's because people don't
Andy,
actually
don't
like
side
him.
me.
No one likes him. Why would you
believe
like this
in
guy?
these
Look at him.
people
Why would you like
who
this
got
guy?
annoyed at you,
And then the people that do are like these crazy cult follower people. They're like weirdos. His mods were his mods, the most trusted ones that he has today, were talking the most shit about him in our discords. And I go and I told him, and I said, these people are fucking fake, dude. I'm trying to be your friend. Don't. Like, these people, they're bad. And then he's like, oh, I don't believe that. And then screenshots came out proving I was right. And then and he brought and he went on and he's totally cucked. He said, oh, you guys may have said all these disgusting things, but do you guys apologize? And they say, oh yeah, we're sorry. Oh, we don't mean it. Oh yeah. And he said, okay, I'll take you back. And it's like, damn, no wonder you got cucked so many times. He's literally gotten cucked IRL by 2 people.
Totally, but at the
he
same
got cucked by. I'm gonna be very vague because I'm not gonna try to cause too much drama. He got cucked by a bald guy, and he got cucked by one of his closest friends. I'll tell you that much.
I'm better than them. That's totally not.
Of course, you think you're better than people. Oh, you're trying to steal my fans, right? Didn't you flex on Medicare about how you're famous and oh, you wish you're famous like me?
Telling me what direction to go, and like I just need to like, including managers, by the way. Not just fans.
Let me lock my door so no one walks in.
I just need to do what I feel that I need to do in my heart right now, and I'm gonna make mistakes.
What you felt, you listened to your old manager, and I was.
I'm making mistakes, dude.
How many times in LA did I tell you, and on Skype after, dude, make it on a separate channel. This is how you have to do it. Like, I was trying to help you out. I really was giving because then people who subscribe to the IRL channel would subscribe just for that stuff.
Okay, so now basically that's what I'm doing, is making the BA Experiences the IRL channel and the main channels for debates.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Beautiful.
That's what I'm too autistic to fucking put that on paper.
No, you're too low IQ'd and you're trying to play everybody, but you're too low IQ'd and they're like, wait a second, you're doing scummy things, and they always see it because you're too low IQ'd to hide
I want to show a video of past behavior by Chad, which in my professional opinion is not autistic.
Oh my god, I can't believe I just got alcohol tested by a cop. They put the pen in front of my eyes to see if I was drunk and shit, and I nailed that shit. They were like, sir, I'm not seeing any signs of intoxication, so you're free to go. And I'm drunk as fuck.
Some shit, so I tried to put the little star, and I accidentally misspelled it again, and then I accidentally sent a heart, like on some gay shit, like I just randomly sent a heart, so I was like, star. This is what I meant to say, and I accidentally sent another heart.
You know, a lot of white people like to say they have black friends. When I hear that shit, I take it up a notch. I be like, well, I only got black friends. What you know about that, nigga?
Oh my god, I hate this guy. Do not let him into your
my
house,
opinion.
Dude,
insane.
This is not Asperger's.
No.
That's.
You don't think that's kind of
That's
funny?
an insane person, dude. Who is that guy?
He's a nice guy, and he messages me, so I'm not gonna jump in on him. But I'll have to say that looks really bad. I'll say.
I'd be like,
he booked shows, so he booked me on a show.
Okay, so he's just trying to be funny there.
Yeah, the one where you went on looking like you were some NSYNC guy.
He's not talking.
Wait.
Oh, he's a comedian.
He was pretending to be retarded. Get it together.
I fucking.
That's what everyone does, right? They say they do fucked up shit, and oh, why do you do? You're not a comedian. You're not a comedian. You're a political figure. Get the fuck out of here. You cuck on your principles, and when people call you out for it, oh, I was just joking. You can't just say you're joking about anything that gets you in trouble.
I'm good, Baked. I want you to.
I understand why people do that to the left, but when you're doing it to your own people, it's cringe.
Go to like a spa and relax. Have a good meal at a restaurant.
He doesn't have the money.
I am gonna do a dumpster fire stream right after this. Everyone, go follow the BA Experience.
Oh, there it is. There he is. There's the shilling. There's the shilling. There's the shilling. No, she's not coming over.
First, we have to chat to Aaron because me.
Do not go over there, Aaron. Do not be a female cuck.
Aaron, I think you have a great future ahead of you. I would like to participate to your training on YouTube, and I would like to offer you a one-time, temporary, and part-time job on Warski Live. Would you like to be co-host once a week on Warski Live and learn to practice your communication to the public and learn how to do well
Wow,
on
she
YouTube.
acted
She
like
could
a
be
decent
another
person. She
working
admitted
with
her
you.
faults and she truly meant it. And then she gets on there.
You guys criticize me about my stream, about having Aaron on and all that.
I didn't
now you're
criticize about
asking
her being
for a
on.
job. Yes,
what are you talking
did.
about, you
They said
fuck?
me.
I didn't say shit
Yes,
about
you
that.
did.
When
Yes,
the
you
fuck
did.
I say that Aaron being on your stream was shit? It was you
That's
turning
been
on
the
your
whole.
fucking audience.
That was me.
So you-
that was me that said that.
Okay,
that
so-
was
so-
me.
Okay, so you thought everything Aaron, you think everything Aaron was doing was beautiful, and it was just all me.
They already did
No,
their
I was-
thing
I
with
was the one
her,
who
and
thought
they
that
found
she
that she
bad.
wasn't scummy.
I also think that you're doing bad. I think that this idea right now is bad. This is all bad.
Well, I would love to do this bad idea. I mean, it's an honor.
Well, why don't we turn all this bad into good, and why don't we all flourish together? Make some
How about
great
you
fucking
fuck off?
content and some
Fuck
great
off and go
entertainment,
away. Go
stop
back to
being little
Alaska.
faggots and get along. How about we do that?
I'm not being a faggot. I don't know about you.
Baker's the only one being a faggot here.
I'm gonna end up doing real drugs.
Yeah,
out here.
I have to start doing actual drugs now.
We
just-
can do good content, Baked, as long as you respect the fact that Aaron won't be available for you. once a-
There's the cucking. There's the cucking right there. Oh well, you're a parasite. We already proved you're a parasite, but we'll be cool with you.
Has all the rights to hit that, but only once a week.
All right.
hang on, real fast. Real fast.
There's a great future
Yes.
ahead.
A down forward punch, $20. Hey, Baked, you should go back to BuzzFeed. You have been in LA for around a month, and you're ready to become an LA douche. Wow, you have become a pathetic sellout. Also, I'm pretty sure you were.
Samari's probably the most decent, and I don't know. No, I think the blonde chick's probably the most decent. She admitted her faults. Samari would never admit her faults.
Baked is the John Kerry of YouTube.
Bake never admitted his faults either. It was in a very fake way. He did it in a way like, can you guys stop going after me?
Okay,
Like that's why he says he's sorry in that. Like it had nothing to do with he actually thinks he did something wrong. He actually apologizes.
Move on to the next level. I will help you move to the next.
Yeah,
level.
you'll help him, right?
go.
You're such a
Alright.
fucking cock, Borsky.
That's my first word of
Well,
advice. Do not stream.
shout out my channel.
Oh
you're-
my
you're
God.
giving the tip of not doing those
Fuck
little
you,
circle
Baked.
jerk,
You
emotional
fucking
streams
shill.
After a big
You're
stream.
trying to steal Worski's fans.
But don't.
That's what you told Kronos, right? You're trying to steal my fans.
Why you just had a whole stream about me?
But I
and
took
you got
3 days
seven,
off.
you got 7,000 viewers and made a shit ton of money talking about me.
Yeah.
And bringing on
He can
my
do what he
friend
wants,
Aaron,
right,
who
Baked? You
know
can do what
through
you
me.
want. Worski can do what he
Aaron
wants.
through me, and then you don't want me to have my own
I
stream.
want it for your own sanity,
do whatever.
bro. You need.
I'm fine. My own sanity, I'm fine. I'm a professional streamer. I can stream, dude. I'm fine.
Take 3 days off, right?
No, I'm not taking any days off.
And then you head to a spa. Take a baked Alaska day.
A spa.
I
I'm
went.
good.
I went. Hey, yesterday. Okay, I went to the gym for 4 hours. Worked out for an hour. Went to the fucking sauna, the hot tub. I did some swimming.
Yeah,
I shaved,
yeah.
I
You know,
moisturized
he
my
could be helping
entire
out
body.
Fuentes. He could be helping out Alzup. He can be helping out. He could be helping having Vincent on there. They're talking about real issues, but instead he's gonna cuck for some guy that he's only met one time in real life, one time, who has nothing to give him back. Baked has nothing to give to Worski. He doesn't have any. He doesn't have any Twitter retweets.
You're missing the fucking point. Also,
does-
fuck you, first of all.
I didn't say
He doesn't have any push whatsoever. He's a complete nobody, and Worski is going to go out of his way to hold Bake's hand. Someone who is using him and stealing his own ideas, and he's gonna hold his hand and give him a platform. He cares about him so much. He's gonna give him an intervention. Someone that he just barely met 2 seconds ago, who stole his show, who's parasiting on his show. He's even trying to do it twice on here. Oh, shout out my shit. He shouted out himself.
Figure out where it's going.
And I hear that there is new.
Why do you guys care about the closet door?
Aaron currently
You guys think a
emerging
ghost
into
is
the
gonna fly out of
internet.
there?
That's a possible suggestion.
I want
Hey,
you. I want you
there's
to
a
have-
there's a super chat here in your chat. It says everyone raid the fuck out of Bake's channel. Do you support that, Andy?
Do you support that?
Raid. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, for views, right? You want views.
What is bad about a raid?
Yeah.
Ah, why you guys on the closed
Have
door?
You lost your grounding with reality.
I thought a raid was bad. I don't know anymore.
They don't have bombs.
I need to go to a
There's
spa,
Ice
dude.
Poseidon stuff. There's Ice Poseidon stuff right there.
Like this.
The closed door.
Andy,
Wake up, son of a bitch.
Andy's not wrong. Andy's.
Bake hasn't listened to them. He just says, "Oh, okay. Like I don't like all this heat on me. I apologize.
Alright,
Whatever,
Andy's
whatever.
not
Let's just
wrong.
shut up and
Just
talk about
take
something
a
else,
few
and
days,
just keep
like 2,
retweeting
3
me
days
and
off
you know
camera.
help
Don't
and
do
letting me
anything for the
shill.
fucking
Let
camera.
me be a
Just go
parasite on your
shoot some
stuff,
guns,
please.
fucking
Just let me keep going."
Figure out where you're going. Don't put a time limit on it. Figure out where you're
These guys
going.
are smart though. These guys aren't some dummy people from LA like all the dummy homeless people he walks around with.
You were about to fucking not be mad at your manager.
You had a
an
fucking
hour ago.
You had a chat in your background. You don't know what the fuck you're doing when you have a chat in the background. Get fucking
You need
lost.
to relax, dude. Like I took what 3 days off, felt magical, felt beautiful, and I
Baked is weak mentally. He's weak physically. He's fat. Most of the weight on his fat body is this giant schnoz.
I'll do a quick stream.
These guys are kind of being moral bitches right now. The fact is, if Baked Alaska
This is why I like
feels he has
JF.
content that
This
could
is
be
why I like
interesting
JF.
to his audience,
But he
he
doesn't.
should stream.
Fucking JF, he doesn't.
Yes, I
He's
do.
going to.
Yes, I do.
Maybe he
keep putting
doesn't,
gasoline on the
but
fucking
you'd have to
fire,
make that
JF.
case.
Andy, what the fuck is your problem? Why are you telling me if I have content that I want to stream on my channel? Once again, like this.
I don't want you
having
Because
some
if he
inferiority
doesn't,
complex.
then next time you come talk to him, you're gonna be mad that he didn't jump in until then.
Who cares if I just stream?
He's trying-
You just said that.
Yeah,
like
he's
10
saying that.
minutes ago.
He's saying that.
JF. Let JF finish.
All right,
No, I
fine.
mean, that
Baked
was
is
pretty
mad
much-
at Worski for doing this show, but then when they're telling him you should do your own shows like this, then he's saying, "What? You can't tell me what to do." But then the only reason you came on here is because you're mad that they're talking about you. So you're telling them that they can't do what they want to do.
Advice was asked earlier. The advice
Uh,
is that you are fucking up and it's going horribly.
You
I'm
know
not
what?
your
You know what?
dad,
Fuck it.
But I'm
Fuck
telling
it.
you, if you've got eyes, you can look at the views. and
I
it tells
swear,
you
if these
something.
guys knew anything about
let
what a
Baked do his
merchant
fucking
is, this
retarded
thing
shit.
would have
That
been
way
done
we
a
have
long
some
time ago.
fucking
But they
laugh
don't know what a
Go
merchant
ahead.
is.
Go ahead. Fucking.
They don't know what it
I'll
is.
be watching.
No,
We'll-
just
we'll
ask your
benefit from
manager.
it.
I'm
You
not
won't.
gonna be watching.
When you look at a merchant's behavior, but you don't know
watching your stream like last
that they're a
week,
merchant,
Tour
it's
Game.
like impossible to
Suicide
vanquish
Squad
them. Is the
every
problem we're
time.
seeing
What
here.
stream? I need more content for tonight to make
Andy,
more
you're the
circles.
one who is friendly with him, okay? I'm not your friend, Baked. I think you're fucking up, okay? I'm gonna be honest. I really kind of think you're a bit of a whore. I think you jumped on the IBS thing because
There
it
we
was
go.
easy and it was trending. At the time.
Tonka, JF,
Prove me
they don't
wrong.
cuck.
Get a
Failure
fucking
too.
backbone and start doing some shit. Get a fucking direction.
I'm doing different shit.
You
I
had-
don't,
okay,
I don't
yes,
want.
you
I don't
did.
want to be a Blood Sports clone. That's why I'm doing IRL.
That's what
And
you
then
are.
guys are telling me don't stream.
No,
at this
you are a
time,
Blood
don't stream at
Sports
that
clone.
time,
don't
gotta
care
have
what
my
You are a
daddy
Blood
say
Sports
that.
clone, and then you're trying to go back to the shit that you do.
Are you my
Don't
daddy? I don't give a fuck.
Don't. Okay, look, I gave you advice because your channel is going down.
You also gave him a
Take it,
platform.
take it. If you don't. I don't give a fuck. That's my advice to you. Fuck up your channel. I don't care anymore. Don't listen to me then. Fine, do what you want to fucking.
I was talking to Tonka, dude.
No, I gave you advice. Like, oh my god, why are you telling me that? It's advice. Take it or
You had to-
don't.
you had to retake
I
the
don't
mic.
care Anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, get off,
Just
Baked.
console your manager. Ask her what she says.
Oh yeah,
before
your
she-
manager who got kicked out of my discords for being a fucking piece of shit
Yeah, so
hypocrite.
whatever she says,
I don't
do
know.
the
I don't know
opposite.
why I wouldn't stream as an IRL streamer. Like that's what.
He
especially
doesn't
when
get
people
it.
are talking
He
about
doesn't
you,
get
that's
it.
What you do.
He
That's
doesn't
like,
get it.
What the fuck you do? Like
You call this guy a
When you go
merchant and you
streaming,
give him
Baked,
evidence.
Do you have an ID? Do you have a team, or you just say, "I want to stream"? Do you prepare content?
Sometimes
He
I
just
prepare
does
content
things.
if
There's
it's
no
like a
point to any of
debate
it.
Or if it's some sort of event, like yesterday was the anti-war Syria march. But sometimes I don't, and sometimes it's just people like to hang out with me and banter and meme and all that, and so I don't see
So if
anything
you were
wrong
to
with doing
stream
that.
tonight, would there be something I can get from that stream that I didn't get on Warski Live tonight?
You can't get shit from his
You would
streams.
get me
Except for clips to
me
shit
by
on.
myself talking with my audience and trying to talk with them and interact with them.
You mean ban them?
On a personal
You mean
level
ban them
just
and say
have
you
a
hate them?
comfy, fun time. That's pretty
These
much
are the
it.
same
Nothing super
people that
serious,
that were with you since the
nothing crazy,
beginning,
but
and now
you're
you
gonna
don't
get a
like them
more
anymore.
Intimate side from me.
Because now you have the Ice Poseidon crew. That Worski crew doesn't like you either.
It'll be a good time.
Just look at his sub count. It's not increasing.
One monitor they'll have the picture of you with your shirt up, and the other one have you be really comfy.
Yes.
Andy, I gotta say something real quick.
People are shooting arrows at him, and he's just sitting there laughing at it.
No longer invited to the Vegas trip.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh,
Look, Bake,
stop it!
I'm standing on what I'm said a minute ago. Prove me wrong.
About what?
Just prove me wrong. Go out there, get a good direction going, get everything rolling.
These guys are way too lenient on him. If they knew what I knew,
I will. Look, I got your back.
All they need to know is what a merchant is. If they understand what a merchant is, then they'll say, "Oh, that guy's a merchant. He's not friends with us. He's just trying to use us for our platforms." And then once he uses us for our platforms, he throws us away. That's what he does to people that he doesn't need anymore.
It's a weird thing for like you to tell me not to stream on my channel when I want to stream. I just find that to be weird. It's like hey,
he doesn't get it.
You're diluting your shit.
Don't stream on the
no one's
Purple
watching it anymore.
Don't
You
stream
get
on the
it.
Purple Dragon, Andy.
That's a second channel. That's a throwaway channel.
This is my second channel too.
Yeah, but
No, he's not getting it. He's doing cringy shit that they don't like, and they're saying, "Dude, people are hitting more. They're hitting the dislike more than hitting the likes. Stop doing that." And then he says, "No, I'm going to keep doing what I want to do."
I don't have
so,
a Twitter like
there
you
you go.
guys to announce it to everyone. Could you please also understand?
Can you play the victim right now?
Big
Come on.
communication gap here. Everyone else has Twitter. Everyone else is able to like, be like, "Hey, I'm doing this now. I'm doing that now." Some things that I do,
Everyone has
I don't
Twitter,
have a
but
lot of
not me.
communication channels left. So some things that I do, it might appear like, "Whoa, it's a crazy 180." But if I had, you know, my main Twitter, I would be able to communicate to my fans a lot better. I don't on my new channel. I also don't have a community tab.
But how about this? How about your manager tells you to do this when you're having a stream where you could be facing off with Antifa? Make a video on your main channel, which you could still do, that promotes that links. Hey guys, in about 20 minutes, I'll be out on the streets battling Antifa. The links down below.
Look at this is what scum people do. They do good things, like they go do activism, and when they get called out on their personal bullshit on why they're actual fake, they say, "Oh well, I can't be fake. I did good things." That's what they always do. They can't actually say why they're not a piece of shit. They can't ever do it. See, that's why he keeps talking about, "Oh, I did activism. I can't be a piece of shit. You can't criticize me. I'm actually doing something." Oh, that doesn't. Because you're doing things, that doesn't make you immune from you being a fake ass merchant. Tell me why you're not fake.
Hey, failure. Aaron's coming to Vegas too, by the way.
And I will be the.
On them.
I said you're no longer invited.
Okay. Are you being real?
No, I'm just fucking with you, asshole.
Holy shit! What the fuck, man? I don't know what's real or what's the meme anymore. Like,
yeah,
okay,
that's the same thing with you. You go and you say, "Oh, I want to take JF's spot," and then you kind of slightly push for it, and then when you get called out for it, "Oh, it's just a joke." This is really just like disgusting at this point. How everyone just.
It's just that now you're at the center of it.
Yeah. This happened to me too. This happened to me 3 days or 4 days ago.
You know what's real based off what benefits somebody.
For 48 hours.
Wait, I'm getting text from Blair White right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Tell her.
I want to know what she has to say.
TTS on.
Tell her to suck it. Tell her to suck it.
Tell her to suck it.
Yeah, I fucking hate her. Fuck that bitch.
Tell him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get her on. I'm gonna try to get her on
live.
Worski
I'm
Live.
gonna stay live and watch your shit and like bash the fuck out of Blair White.
Yo. Hey, I have had an eye-opening experience, and I.
You are fucking cock. You're gonna go back to doing your snaky ass bullshit, and this is strike number one. Strike number one. Give it a couple more strikes, and then you're gonna become the new Blair White.
It is,
and you're gonna be gone
for sure. But I do think
I'm surprised they didn't get rid of you. It comes down to Worski. If Worski feels like you're gone, then that's when it's done. Medicre's done with you.
Do less of
Kumite
that,
is basically done with you.
Help book you guys shows. Basically, if I have contacts, like push them your way. If you guys want that, I would like to do that for both Kumite.
What contacts do you have that Worski can't get?
Yeah, and my heart,
you have
my
nothing.
Heart's really not in the debates as much.
Yeah, because you're low IQ and you're stupid.
I had to have a fucking intervention to realize that shit. but my heart is more in IRL, and I just like to I don't know.
I just like to be surrounded by a posse of people that just sit there and they just suck my dick the whole time, right? That's what you like?
You should have started with that whole thing.
Dude, I did. My first main channel, that's what I used to do. You can ask Aaron or Brittany or whoever saw it. I used to stream every single day for 12 hours. I flew out to New York, went to the
not every single day. You did it for a little bit. You did it for long hours, but it was not every day.
Other shit for some reason. I don't know. So I would love to
I just don't understand how an ugly, dumb, fake, fat person has an ego.
Just doing
IRL.
IRL.
If I was all those things, how would you have an ego about yourself?
Yeah, you're a first streamer.
Yeah, I'll raid your streams too.
Get smart,
Does that sound good? That sound like a better direction for me?
If it's
you should be asking your manager.
Try to improve your intelligence. Try to get educated on things, lose some weight, clean yourself up.
Good about it.
Good.
That's fine.
How do you have an ego when you look like a homeless person and you act like a homeless person? You beg for super chats. If he was getting no super chats, he would have to go back to Alaska.
I feel good, guys.
Good.
Thank you to all of you.
And Brian W.
Yep. He went on here and he took a storm and he just tried to cringingly laugh and deflect his way out of it, and it didn't work.
Your heart baked while having constructive criticism. That's the moral. By the way, when you speak to Blair White, you tell her, why did you say that you were never Andy's friend and you only DM'd
my friends? No one's a friend in this fucking thing. Everyone's like acquaintances, and then maybe they might have some sort of some business negotiation where they help each other. That's really it. Because behind closed doors, no one actually acts like an actual friend.
I just asked her.
It's scummy behind closed doors.
About you.
Scummy behind closed doors, and it's fake as hell. We're best friends. Public.
You're telling me you will not debate Blair White?
No,
are you backing down?
You're doing no platforming.
No, I will. I'm just joking. I'm just disgusted by the idea, but sure, I'll do it.
I'm literally giving you a golden egg here.
I just said I would. I was joking. Calm the fuck down.
I think everyone needs to stop joking because this is getting annoying where everyone just says shit and then someone gets angry and they say, I'm joking. So it gets really annoying. At some point, you're like, look, we got to be serious, all right? But I think the thing is everyone's serious, and then when they say something stupid, they get caught and they say, oh, I'm just joking.
Or you'll get pegged.
That's even better.
Yeah, e-celebs want to be friends with everyone because if they're friends with everyone, then they can use everybody. They can get more subs, more views, and more donations that way. They can't afford to burn bridges with anybody. That's why they don't have real organic platforms and real organic followers, I guess you could say. That's why all of his people just shit on him all the time because they don't actually care about him. And the people that did care about him, he threw them away like trash.
You don't even have
He's done it multiple times.
Description, and this stream is about me. You have Aaron.
Oh, here we go. Here's the victim blaming. Here's the victim blaming. Worsky can do what he wants with his YouTube, right?
Fuck you. You don't deserve a promotion on this fucking stream.
He can do what he wants. This is his channel, Baked. This is his channel.
I'm sorry.
This is his channel.
I'm making the fucking thumbnail right now.
Don't play those tricks on me, Shlomo.
Oh my god, look at the size of that fucking... Look at the size of that nose. No, you actually mean it when you say that thing. That stuff. Don't try to act like it's a joke.
I've been working.
I don't see it. Oh.
I've been working right now, okay? It takes a while to do this shit.
Hey, guys, I discovered one of the best new characters.
This guy's
for
fucking...
Internet Saga. I was the person who discovered the amazing talent that is Sweet Aaron. You got to give me props on that.
Sweet. No, you get props for nothing.
I prefer to see the world in a manipulative way, and I see her as using you to expose our talent to the world.
Yeah.
You should be an agent. Booked Alaska.
Booked Alaska. Ooh. It's hot.
Yeah. Be an agent. Don't be some you can't be, he was Milo's manager and he wanted to be Milo. That's the main problem, right? He needs to be behind the scenes. No one wants to look at his ugly fat face.
Asian Andy's, where you got to give me fucking Asian Andy's birthday so we know.
August 18th, was it?
No, I got the date right here for you, Failure.
Maybe I shouldn't say it out loud.
I got a text that said, "Oh, you're uninvited from Asian Andy's birthday party. Fuck you."
Fucking hilarious. That's a good one.
Every
Seriously.
time you go to LA, Andy, you fall into an emotional crisis. This does not look good.
How?
No.
Milo
JF,
Bang
you
Bang.
gotta come with.
Is that
That's what-
true?
You leave
Crypto
Andy by
report?
himself, and he gets in these.
I'm not going in
situations.
this land of the devil. First, get more moral.
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Asian Andy's
Yeah.
birthday and beat you like a fucking pinata. Fucking baked.
When I hear
Well,
about
you got,
Milo having sex
You
with
got, like,
Baked, I feel
200
bad
pounds on me, so
for
yeah, you
Milo and
probably
that.
could beat me.
Ooh, that was an insult failure. What are you gonna say now?
I'm gonna hug you to death, motherfucker.
No! Don't fucking bear hug me. That's the worst way to die.
Also, can I shout out Brittany? Brittany Venti
Yes.
finally started streaming on YouTube. I told her like months ago to do that, but fine. Don't listen until you're banned off of Twitch.
Hey, Brittany,
Go subscribe to Brittany
don't-
Venti. She's great, and go support her channel because she's awesome.
Man,
I'm
it's
just
such
great.
a-
That's all.
That's it. That's all.
It's just
Except for
such a nasty
Are
shit
you gonna
show
put
that
her
it's.
link in the
How long has this thing been
Yes,
going?
I'm
description
making a
too, or are
fucking
you
thumbnail.
gonna
Shut your
slow-mo her as well?
I'm making a
Shlomo,
fucking
you're the one
thumbnail.
chilling.
Everyone,
Jesus
go to the
Christ,
BA
this is crazy. I know one's calling him out
and
on this.
Say kill all.
It
X.
is crazy.
No!
And just litter his chat with kill all. I want
exactly.
kill all.
Oh no!
N's,
Hate
all
crime.
K's, all C's. That's chink. That's what I meant by
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Yeah, literally, I want fucking the BA experience to be nothing but kill. I want it to make it.
Yeah,
I want
big.
his management
Yeah,
to
Worski, just keep
put
chilling
themselves
for
in
this
the
guy
wrong
that can't
also.
offer you nothing.
See,
He lives in a whole different country, and you just sitting there.
Fuck you, Andy. This is
And
the
he's just
problem.
chilling off
All
you. He's a
guys
fucking
come in
parasite.
Here, you say we want to help you, Bake. This is an intervention.
Why?
Bake.
Why they want to help him
Then
so
literally
much?
all week, you do things to sabotage me.
They can do what they want, right? They can do what they want. Just like you keep saying, you can do what you want on your YouTube, right? So why are you mad how they how they run theirs?
This has created one of the best spectacles I've experienced in a long fucking time.
Also,
I've
against
act-
the
Look, at he's trying to
audience
turn
to
this
get
into a
off
good
their
thing
chest.
that he was
What
getting
kind of
shit
type of
on the
person
entire
do you
time.
want
He's trying to
dead?
flip this into a
Do you
good thing.
want the trans
It's
dead?
really
Do you want-
disgusting.
Everyone Bates stream today is but is
So you
donating
can make a pie chart.
Crypto report.
Where your
All the
audience
speakers at
lies.
Charlottesville are being sued,
Jesus, Andy's
except for
playing
Baked
5D
Alaska.
hopscotch over here, thinking ahead.
If that's true, that is weird.
But yeah. So the
Crypto,
BA
if
experience,
you're
right,
if you can
that's-
get back in the Discord and you want to
of
let everyone know
course,
about that, that
Tonka
seems
and
like important
Failure
information
from
there.
The Morning Kumite, where I hop on almost every day as a third chair, and then I vanish mysteriously for 45 minutes when I go drink coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah, when I have my coffee.
Hey,
Tonka
someone
software.
put a YouTube link in the
sorry.
super chat.
It's on failure. Sorry, it's on failure. On Failure's channel until your strike.
Yeah, I'm not
right?
saying it's not true. I'm just saying,
So
you know,
failure terminated. I'm gonna link that down.
I don't want to
below.
say it's true without
Official.
saying anything or anything like definite.
Oh, real fast.
I'm not saying you're lying or
Baked,
anything.
We're gonna make when I'm there. We're gonna do the IRL stuff, but do we have to do that stupid TTS stuff?
Okay, okay. I like how you're speaking about free speech and all that. Who was the one to walk away during the IRL?
Who was the one banning people in his discords and in his chats? Don't talk about free speech.
They're staring at me.
Do not talk about free speech when you're banning people.
Free speech and my free speech is I don't want to be eating at In and Out while someone's yelling nigger constantly.
I know. So you can understand how it can get a little stressful sometimes.
Oh, the lawsuit wants your Discord activity? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, you shouldn't be in the Discord then. What?
I have a black friend.
Why?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
I have like one. I have like one black
I'm
friend.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You mean your I'm not racist friend? Where's your I'm not anti-Semitic friend?
Whatever.
Or where's
No,
your
I was saying someone put a
I'm not
YouTube link in the
homosexual.
super chat. They
I'm not a
said,
homophobe
Andy
friend. Where's
JF,
that? He's got a friend for
get
every single
duped or something?
phobia. It seems like.
I put the YouTube link in there. What they said in the super chat. What is that?
Let's have a look at this. We have an investigator on the ground.
It's what?
Check it out, JF.
RC, yeah, RC owes him $60, and he also owes one of his buddies money too. So the guy that was arrested for robbery and theft owes people money.
Wait. Aaron, is that you with a shirt? like a Hello Kitty shirt.
JF is gonna like that
a
because he likes the cat,
Christmas-
right?
Halloween, JF. Halloween.
I can already tell JF wants to bang the shit out of her.
Yeah, no, that's Halloween, Jay.
All right. So we need to talk about clothing while being
Oh,
employed at
I know.
Rescue
I
Live.
learned
Okay.
from that.
American Rebel, I'm a
Okay,
big
so that was
mod,
your-
and
that's
his
your
mods
fast
always
set.
delete anything that basically counter signals them.
And is that a fleshlight?
There you go. There you
Is
go.
that a flashlight you're holding, Aaron?
What? No.
Look at
It's a
Bake's hand.
vibrator?
Look at Bake's hand.
Aw, boo.
Look at Bake's hand
It's
goes
very
around her
boring.
waist.
All I look is ugly and
If
fat.
she
I don't
sat
understand.
on his lap and he didn't want her there, his
No,
hands would
these
go like this
glasses, they are
and then push
very,
off. It wouldn't go
it's like
that, or at
are
least
they
like that.
being worn ironically, or
Yeah, I
are
think
these
they're
your
fake.
glasses?
Yeah, they're feminist glasses.
Oh, God
I
damn
hate
it.
them.
Because those were very popular in the 80s and they became popular again in 2017. So I guess as a second wave fashion, that's fine.
Yeah.
No,
What sick people are?
Oh, there are movements. People had told me that you were sitting on his lap, but you were actually twerking on his lap.
Yeah, let me see.
Look at the movement here, okay? Look at the movement of her hips.
What sick people are?
Oh,
Damn.
you just-
Yo, I'm hard right
There
now.
it is.
Sorry.
There was the twerk.
You're baked. Did you push her
There
off
was
last night
movement.
because you were hard?
I
There
had
was a reaction by Dave Alaska.
Yeah, I don't blame you, dude.
Who's donating this shit?
oh my god.
Oh, there is the
there it is.
massage.
Oh my god, Aaron.
Oh.
This is hot, kind of. Go ahead, explain.
What?
As I said, this is hot.
Andy?
Explain.
Oh
I
my!
suggest
This
this as a
is
thumbnail.
I don't know.
Just
This
look
guy
at your
is what, a
twerk.
trad alt right guy? Oh my god!
I'm print screening. Print screen done.
Oh no! Please,
I
please.
have to
no.
applaud your pause game, JF.
Wow.
Behind Aaron. yo, Biggs looks like he's like, yeah, you like that?
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say.
Shit. Yeah,
I don't know how someone could try to
I'm adding
be
that to the thumbnail right
like
now.
an alt right political person, but then they're out doing scummy shit constantly.
And there are vomit and farting
you
noises.
watching
Is that
vomit?
what I understand?
Sounds like
Yeah.
a party.
Yeah.
That's Aaron's fetish, so we had to turn that on.
Oh yeah,
Ah.
exactly. I mean, basically, I have a phobia of the stomach flu, and I was carrying.
Basically,
vomit
this
down
girl
from
has a
the
boyfriend, and
places,
she's
I'm
been hanging out
pretty
with
sure
Bake the last
what to
like
do,
week
but,
at his house for
you
hours and
know.
hours.
Yeah.
She has a
Okay, now that you
boyfriend.
explained the
Bake
context,
knows
it
this.
makes even
He's trying to
less
say there's
sense.
nothing sexual having to do with their relationship, and yet she has done some sexual stuff. And Bake, when she tried to sit on his lap, he
There
didn't
is
just
a
kick her
hand
off. He
contact between
started
Bake
moving his
Alaska
hands
and
around a little bit.
Aaron's left thigh.
So they're both guilty of this.
The fingers moseying.
They did this on a
inward.
live stream too. It wasn't something that people caught them
We
doing
can see that Bake
somehow.
Alaska
It's
is
not like they
happy.
left the live stream on accidentally. They did this on a live stream.
This actually makes me.
Now
feel
that's
sick.
fucking
You
paste.
guys.
Boogie just came out with a video.
There is a simulation of the swallowing of a penis by Aaron
Alphonse.
using her white object there.
I don't know.
Speculating about where
This whole thing is
There
just
she is.
disgusting, and it's weird how he's able
Aaron,
to slither his
Jesus
way
Christ.
gold is.
into not being directly, you know,
Boogie.
Big, how did
blacklisted
you
by
not
all these
try to
people
fuck her
after all
at
this
the end of
shit.
the night?
Actually, go.
Oh, and there is some
You're
over. and
single,
they-
right? I would be like if I was single after that night, I was like, hey, I'm gonna stop streaming early. No offense, dudes.
It's so weird because she's actually in there. So
Well, I don't want to get into
tried.
personal.
You tried.
I don't want to get into personal details.
Just tell us. You tried.
I'm not. I can't tell you.
Aaron.
oh, no, you can't say
I
whatever.
literally. No, I have a boyfriend, literally, and I didn't say it yet. I was like, how the fuck do I say that right now?
Oh, he didn't know.
Already furious.
She no. She didn't tell me.
Oh,
I was like,
baked. I'd be so sad after that. I'm like, hey, what's going on? And then I'd be like, oh.
Well,
Remember how we said this wasn't going to get any worse?
It's getting a little bit
Andy,
worse.
this is the first time I ever hear in my life I have a boyfriend, literally. Is there anyone saying they have a boyfriend non-literally?
Maybe, you know, I mean, in 2018, you never know.
This isn't like those times she said it and was bullshitting. This time for
Exactly.
real.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, it's because people. I mean, there are all sorts of BS excuses, etc. So I was just kind of going with the flow, and you know, I don't remember how. I think
Yeah, just rubbing yourself on another dude's lap. That's just going with the flow, right?
I don't remember exactly, but
I could see that you'd say something stupid or act
I
cringy,
was,
but
you know, doing things for show. And again,
rubbing down another guy.
I feel really stupid about that because it was very wrong of me to do that when I literally.
No, you should just break up with your boyfriend. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing. It's like I care about him a lot, and I feel like
Fair
it was
enough.
very, very
I
wrong.
mean, for baked fucking situation, I'd say break up with him. But you know, you're thinking about your boyfriend. I understand. I'm sorry, baked. I tried my best.
Andy, come on.
This is just some like disgusting stuff.
take-
I had energy at the
yeah,
beginning of
for
this,
real,
but
for
it's
real.
just
I'm
like,
just saying, if I was in
I
that
mean, what do we
situation
say
and I was
anymore after
single,
all this?
And then I found, then at
Dude,
the end of
okay.
that,
Did I
have a
go?
boyfriend? Oh.
Dude, did I go for Aaron? Yes, I did. And let's just say at a certain point it
And
stopped.
this
and
wasn't
he
in the
said, "I have a
past, this was
boyfriend."
now.
I said, okay. Well, I guess
So he could say, yeah, I did
can't
meth
go
in the
any further,
past.
so
He's
that's what I
done
did.
X, Y, and Z, but this is him now trying to
Aaron,
be
if you
some
broke up with
trad
your boyfriend,
Christian
I
person.
did not know.
He said he tried to
If
go
you-
for
if
her.
you broke up with your
Wow.
boyfriend, would you, if you were single, would you date
No.
baked?
Wow.
Actually, no.
What?
I wouldn't. I honestly, I
Ooh.
wouldn't.
Why
and
not?
I wouldn't say that.
yes, you would. Yes,
I
you would.
would.
What's
No,
so
but
attractive about
before
you? Giant
said
nose,
what's her
looking
face,
like a homeless guy,
I thought you were
fat.
amazingly like kind. I'm very. I mean, before that, you know, different answer probably. Now that I know the way you would act to me, no, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, you're hurt now?
Oh,
Wait, but
no.
so
Yeah,
but
of course.
but before you would have dated me?
I don't know. I'm not saying. I'm just saying like, I don't trust most people already. It's like for me to trust people, you know, it takes a huge
You
amount
might
of
be into
time.
nose stuff.
To be humiliated.
Yo, we already talked over this stuff, Aaron.
Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to really delve into this because I am fully respecting of your work and
They
your-
already
for
talked about
everything.
this stuff.
Fully, you're an entertainer. It's amazing. I mean, you know, A+. I no problem with content stuff level. I was very like I am not foolish when somebody shows me a side of themselves.
What is this girl's
that I-
YouTube channel? I had no idea that she was even
I
a
was
streamer.
very shocked
I
at
thought
the
she
way
just
that-
got a bunch of
I was
fame
very
and she
shocked
decided
at
to
you
roll with
going
it.
on shows throwing me under the bus today.
I didn't.
She
They
wasn't.
honestly,
No,
Yes,
she
you did.
wasn't baked. She was
She was
That's what-
saying what happened. It's
that's
not
what
throwing you
I-
under the bus.
Everyone
That's what everyone was saying.
sending
Baked.
me
Don't-
messages.
No, baked.
No, babe.
Everyone was saying. I was talking to her.
I thought he was the one that didn't want to listen to other people. Now he's like, oh, other people are sending me messages. They're telling me what to do.
Yeah,
She defended
literally.
you
That's what that
on Buddy's show
Okay.
and on this show. She defended you for fucking 3 hours, 4 hours straight.
God, this is.
Why are you
Okay,
listening
well,
to people on
I
fucking
didn't
Twitter?
know. I didn't know that people. I get sent a million
Man, if I
messages.
could-
Well, if you get sent a million
yeah.
messages, why are you believing
It's
all of
fine.
them then?
I know human beings are normally this way. It does not bug me. I'm used to it. It's not even. It's neither here nor there. It is what it is. I don't have any issue. We can obviously collaborate, et cetera, et cetera. It just for me to experience that was I was baffled because you seem so against that type of.
I was baffled by some of the things you said too.
Oh my
I mean,
God. Yeah, everyone's at fault here,
I
even though you're the only
literally
one that people
I
are
bit
talking
my
about.
tongue to a point that you have no idea. You don't know what it is to be sitting there and have a girl literally like shame you as if you were an animal. Like for real. This is from the bottom of my heart. If I was a vicious
Yeah, and
person,
she's
I
not
would
trad at all
come today
either.
and
She's
do the
acting like
same
she's
thing
trad, but she's
and
not
say,
at
"Baked
all.
Alaska, this. I would never do that. Do you know why? Because I would go to bed at night and feel sick about who I
Well,
am.
I
and I would
appreciate
rather
Aaron, I appreciate that you didn't do that. And like I said, I apologized before.
Look,
and I apologize for
she's
things that
saying the truth
Samaria
about
said,
him, and
I-
he's flipped
I
it
hope
around
there's
to make her the guilty one.
And,
No,
and
This is
what
scumbag
about the
stuff
fact
right
that
here.
your manager basically was dishonest with you, and this is her first day of being
Ooh.
hired? Also, sorry, I'm back. My Ethernet died.
Yeah.
how was she dishonest?
Well, she was dishonest in the way that Aaron said. She didn't want Aaron around you not for business reasons, but for personal reasons. She allowed personal reasoning getting in the way of your business and your money making and your comfort.
Mm-hmm. It was very obvious to me. I mean, just I'm good at being objective. It's, I was saying, hey, you are. It's like I don't know. It's very odd.
That's true. Well, don't play victim here, okay? We both said
I'm
some.
not-
We both
Coming
said
from
some
Mr.
stupid
Victim
things.
himself.
Let's get back.
Oh, I
to
got
how things
censored
were,
by
Aaron.
Twitter. Oh, my
want you to-
YouTube got
Seriously.
my YouTube got shut
You
down.
mean
Oh,
how
they
things
kicked me
were
off
at the
GoFundMe.
moment
Oh,
where
they
she
kicked me
was
off
willing
PayPal.
to
Oh, they
be your
kicked me off
girlfriend,
Patreon.
potentially?
Oh,
No,
playing
you guys-
victim?
I never
Really? You're gonna
said-
go after someone for playing victim?
No, just to
Mr.
clarify,
Victim
what's happening
himself.
here is Erin is not trying to be a victim. She is explaining why she changed her view of you. So
Exactly.
she used to be potentially wanting for a relationship with you. You lost her respect forever by this whole sequence of events. Not that you have anything to reproach now that you've acknowledged
They were
what happened,
just
but she has changed her
friends.
view of you forever.
Not forever. No.
He thinks he still has a chance, Aaron.
He has a redemption arc coming.
She also has a boyfriend. I mean,
He was crying if someone threw water at him yesterday. I know.
have
He
to
played victim
respect
yesterday.
But that's not what it is. Like my boy.
I got pepper spray at Berkeley. I had bombs thrown at me. You don't hear me 24/7 talking about talking about
I
that.
don't want to bring like this weird. I mean, that's why I don't.
I asked the question as a fucking joke.
I know, and then it
I'm
turns
sorry,
into
I didn't-
melodrama.
I was just fucking around, like, hey, would you bang her?
She's way too nice, and then Baked is very much treating her like shit, and she doesn't have the IQ to really properly go after him. Is the problem?
No, because I said that because the way that it.
No,
Look, she
Aaron,
just
Aaron,
can't.
just be honest. You said
She just
you
can't
wanna be on the internet,
put it out
be
there. You know,
honest
it's in
with
there,
who
but
you
she
are,
can't
and just
get
say
it
what you wanna
out. You
say.
know,
That's what you're doing. Fair
it's really too bad. She's way too nice
Yeah, this
too.
is what I like about her. She just said what she thinks.
Baked, why don't you have this conversation on your stream with her?
I will.
All right, because then we'll fucking do our super chat thing, and then we'll send people over to your stream to watch that one.
Oh, why?
good.
Why are you helping this guy? Yeah,
Alright,
sounds
let's
good.
do it,
Show
Aaron.
for me. But if anyone else tries to show on my
Sorry,
stream,
she did not
they're trying to steal my
listen.
fans.
You cannot take Andy's word for her consent.
Gosh,
need
you
to
guys are
respect
such
the woman.
fucking cucks.
Go ahead.
You got
Aaron,
why?
would you
why
wanna
do you
do
shill for anyone else? Do they shill this hard for anyone else?
I don't know.
No, he's,
Right now.
he's streaming right
The morning
now.
Kumite actually like lets Andy
Yeah, we
on,
can
and
stream now,
Andy
and
gets
then
something out of it. But he
they'll-
gets
they'll
nothing
host
out of
us.
this guy. Does he shill for any of
Oh,
the
so
other
like
people he has on
you
his show?
want or whatever?
Does he do
Yeah.
anyone else? It's only this one garbage guy right
Yeah,
here.
I'm
He's
confused.
gonna
You'll
shill.
tell
He's gonna
people to
push
go there.
people.
Let
yeah,
me explain
yeah.
something here, Andy. What you're saying to Aaron may be sounding to her like some pressure. Aaron, I want you to understand
True,
that
yes, I'm
nothing
sorry.
forces you to stream with Baked. If you don't want it, you should feel free to not
Yes.
consent. He was just asking, and he didn't want to make pressure.
Yes.
And this is something you should look deep inside of you and ask yourself, do I really want to do this?
Yes, 100%. Thank you, JF. I'm just so used to streaming.
That's the difference between low IQ and high
right?
IQ.
But
High
you're
IQ
right,
people can put it
Aaron
out there,
has
but
just jumped
low
into
IQ
the
people
streaming
can't.
World. A lot of pressure right now for someone like Aaron who's never.
Yeah,
been
Kumite
down on
offers
some
him
of the
something.
Biggest shows that have happened. in the
They
last
get
48
back to
hours.
him.
Aaron is
Baked has
something.
nothing to give back. He has nobody.
I mean,
He keeps losing
And who does
fans,
she
and
have
yet they
to
keep
thank for
shilling.
that?
Me.
I guarantee you,
No,
when he
me.
pushes people to his
No, who
stream,
does she
the
have to thank
only
for
people
that?
that are going
She
are
has
just
no
going
one
there to
thank
make fun
for
of
that.
him.
She's the genius.
That's it.
She's a female Metaker. She caused a trash fire.
He's good
And
at
how-
he's
and
good
how
at
did you-
shilling,
and you
but
found her
because
'cause
he's
I
a
put her
garbage
on.
person, people it's
That
like
doesn't
someone's good at
matter. I
advertising, but
identify
when you
that
look
as
up
a
at
female.
People that put you
when you
on,
look
you
at
give-
on
you
the
are grateful
advertisements
to
that
them,
jump
just like
up
the
online, all you
Kumite
see is just some
inspired
garbage
you
that you
guys
don't want to
are putting
buy
you on,
or
you
that you
always
don't want
make
to
sure
watch.
That's why I would
respect
never
to the
talk.
So
content.
you know it's out there. You just see the
I
garbage
said,
all
you know, I
out
was
there. It's
talking
there.
the
You can
worst
see it.
dumpster fire
Notification.
shit. Baked is
But you're
separate
like, I don't
from
want to watch that crap.
woman behind you. Two people.
Yes,
lying.
yes, I know. I want to talk to
I'm-
just you. I want to talk to just you.
And
So
also
what- can,
Baked.
can we
Yeah,
talk
you don't want to go up
Baked.
against
And
JF
Baked
and
also
Tonka
found
and
something to the
Worski, who
audience.
will defend her rightfully, right? You want
I
to just
really
go up
wanna
against
know.
her
I
so that
wanna
you
know
can
what.
tell her to shut up in the corner and you
What
go
I
after her,
did to
right?
her. Like, that's my. I
Wait,
literally
what-
left
what
it
did-
like what
You can't take on the men, right? You want to take on the woman one-on-one by herself. You don't want to. You don't want the guys there to help her at all.
It was weird.
Okay, I think she was threatened by you, maybe, I don't know, and people were coming after her and me and saying you're ruining all this shit, and yeah.
Don't reward your manager with the dick. That means she wins and she gets rewarded for her behavior. Don't do it.
Oh no, no, would never. No.
As she stays there overnight, I would never.
No,
I'm a sweet little angel.
no. Okay, Aaron, let's.
I'm okay, everyone.
Yeah, that's a
good.
good.
Well, I'm gonna be sticking around with JF. We'll do final conclusions. Thank you, Baked. You start your stream now while we're reading our super chat stuff. We'll send people over.
Well, Samari's
By
already
the
burned
way,
like
just
as
before
many
we
bridges that you can
down
think
there is my
of.
link
So the only bridge that's ever
to
left
the
are the
stream
scumbag bridges.
and a new channel
And so
called Hold B. We've been filming for the last 2 weeks, and we're doing.
look at Baked. He wants on whatever this is. See him? He's like,
videos. So go subscribe to that.
look at him.
JF's link is
Oh,
down
new
there.
channel. Oh, what? You guys are doing big stuff. Come on, let me be a part.
Tomorrow morning.
There's really no difference between Baked Alaska and Burger Planet at this point. If anyone knows who Burger Planet is,
We moved over to Failure, so yeah, it's 12 Eastern now.
So
Give 'em some time.
so it's on Failure Terminated. I'll be putting
Yeah,
the links
Failure
down
Terminated,
there. And Tonkasa also subscribe to him because that's where.
yeah, this guy's cringy too. I thought he was holding his ground, but then he keeps act. And then once they go after him, they're like, "Well, do you really believe that?" He's like, "No, I don't. Just a joke. Oh, I got diabetes."
Banished from Twitch for dropping the N-bomb 40 times in one stream. Impressive.
And eating their traditional cookies, of course.
Guys,
I love
Too
you.
controversial for Twitch.
Yeah.
I really love you. Thank you, honestly, for supporting.
Yeah,
and
I think that girl. I think she's low IQ. I think she did some fucked up shit, and her boyfriend should rightfully be pissed or even break up with her. But I think that the live stream took it.
I think she's weird.
The live stream took over her mind, and
it's the crazies.
because sometimes you have you have a lot of people watching, and sometimes you're like, oh, I could be really funny, or I could try to do this and that. And sometimes you do some cringy when you go over the top.
Being a crazy
So
entertainer.
I don't think she was
And
used to
my
having hundreds of people
recommendation
watching,
to her
and
would be
she did
first
some
start a
cringy
YouTube
shit.
channel so
But
you
I don't
can
think
get
she's a bad
independence
person at
from
the end of the day.
people needing you on stream, so you can
I can
have
tell
your
she's
own
weird,
life.
but I don't think she's
don't
fake
Never forget
at all.
don't
She admitted her
overdo it.
faults
It's-
too.
it may
Big
be
didn't
a
admit
good,
any. This whole stream, he
testosterone
didn't admit
boost or
anything. He
adrenaline
tried to use
boost
his low IQ to
when there's
fight back. It
6,000
didn't work,
viewers, but there's an
and then he
amount
just
of
does what he
content
always
you
does. He
can
tries to say,
generate in
"Okay, I
a week.
apologize, whatever.
Don't waste
Let's
it.
just deflect now." And
And
that's
she
what he
does
did.
have a YouTube channel. You should go follow her, Sweet Aaron on YouTube.
Oh, there
And
is.
she just
Oh,
hit
yeah.
over 1,000 subs, which I'm very proud of her, and I've been helping her out.
You're welcome,
And
Aaron.
and I'm glad that
God,
Horsky Live
it's
has
so
helped her
weird
out, and I
how
think she's
people
gonna continue to flourish.
they throw shit at each other and they're covered with crap, and then they just forget about all the crap that got
No.
thrown at them.
You should
No.
work together as well, because you and tell.
We've
tell
been
your
we've
manager-
been working we've been working
Tell your
together.
manager.
This
to
is
win.
like finding spies in
together,
your
we've
army, and
both
you're like,
been
"We caught
growing.
you,"
We've
and they're like,
been-
"Wait a
this-
sec,
this whole
I
thing would not
apologize."
have
And
happened
they're like,
without
"Really?
Aaron.
You
Like,
mean it?"
this-
And they're like, "Yeah, I
you know,
mean it.
this
I won't do it
whole
again. I'm on your side
spectacle
now."
has
I say,
happened
"Okay."
because me and Aaron met.
I mean, imagine if our
It's a
military
spectacle,
behaved the
yes,
way that
everyone's
these
talking
assholes
about it.
behave.
I'm fucking
All right.
But yeah, so
me and
everyone, the
me and
BA
Aaron
experience.
me and Aaron need to continue working together. Aaron,
Trust me, I don't know. I would obviously love you. I'm not.
How
Trust me,
mad
I'm
is your
not.
manager when she finds out?
She's behind him. Do you not see that fucking face?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she's busy listening in.
I don't.
She's
Okay,
busy, all
look,
right.
I don't care about managers or anything like that. I love working with Aaron. I'm working with her no matter what. If people don't want me to work with her, they can fuck off. I'm gonna work with Aaron. I've made good content with Aaron, and I'm gonna stop listening to all the fucking
God,
talking.
he told her, "Shut up, get in the
Aaron's
fucking
this,
corner, and
Aaron's
you're
that,
low
Aaron's that."
IQ'd."
Aaron, I'm sorry. I told you don't feed into the chat, and I was a victim of that myself. And
Looks
that's
could kill.
that's
That
a-
fucking
that-
head back there would be killing.
That's a grave mistake. So,
God, man.
so
Nothing like someone being
continue
fake to you, and then you just overlook it. That's
Honest,
some
I think
stupid
we
ass
should do a
shit right
stream
there.
tonight.
Someone stabbed you in the back, and you're like, "Oh, well, I put a band-aid on it, so I guess we could be friends again."
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Are
All
you
right,
up for that?
all right.
Yeah.
So let us go, Andy, so we can do our
Wait,
stream.
Aaron, are you gonna go over to his house, do it live? Like, do it
Yes.
straight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
No, I can't.
shit!
I'll do it like that. I can't
It's
go
not
now.
even been a full 24 hours since the last time the town burned down. Let go burn!
Let it happen again. All right, maybe
Anything for the views and the money,
we'll see.
right?
We'll see what happens. But Andy, could you please put my link in your
I
description?
will. I'm doing it right now. I finished.
Yeah, can you shill for me, but no one can shill on my channel?
All right, this was very fun. I just want to say thank you to everyone for supporting
God,
me.
what a shit
or
show.
If you hate me, that's okay. I love you
Yeah, you
all. I
fucking
didn't.
Spurgs.
Yeah.
I love
Seriously,
you. I love
though,
you, man. Thank you for being on here.
I
man.
love
We
you.
appreciate
I think
it.
Baked is that weird kid where you kick him in the nuts and you call him a fat ass because he is fat, and then one day he just like he gets kicked in the nuts and says, "Oh, I like it. Oh, I am fat." And you're just like, this kid's weird. Like,
Bio.
you know, I guess you don't get kicked anymore, but it's because it's like weird. You know, it's like, let's say you get in a fight with
Thank you,
someone,
Andy,
and then the
and
person gets
you
angry,
guys
rips all their
have
clothes
both
off, and they
been
get naked, and they start running after you, and you're just like,
Honestly,
that's
thank
weird, and
you
you just
for
run away.
Yeah, we are
Like, that's what this whole thing was. It's just
you're
awkward.
like-
I guess we'll stop shitting on you because this is
I
weird.
just added you on Twitter. Don't forget to add me if you want to talk.
Look at JF
about
wants to
your
hit that so
next
bad.
Appearances.
Look at JF. Oh, I want to hit that so
I
bad.
forgot you're
He's acting like a
extremely,
feminist right
like,
now.
Honestly, it's I get it. I get why you guys are in the position you are.
Thanks, girl. We really appreciate
I
it.
think they saw that she was being mistreated by Baked, and for some reason they cucked out and they didn't go after
All right,
Baked
have fun
for
with
it.
that
I don't know
taco,
why.
Baked. We'll see you
But
later.
Bye.
Peace out.
Bye bye.
And
I'm gonna watch a little bit more of this and then I'll bounce.
What happened?
Okay.
Our Kumite
So
buddies.
now it's time for me versus JF.
At this point, we are the Blood Gods because Baked Alaska abandoned the Blood Sports community.
Yeah, fuck him.
The four of us.
It's
What
4.
happened?
The final.
By the way, I was
Final
just
four.
fucking with JF. I was just fucking with JF.
And he actually bought it. He was like, calm down, everyone, on the chat.
Yeah, you two were at it. I'm like, guys, don't know.
I'll watch a little bit more. I'll see how this goes. I'm gonna give my final
We
piece
didn't
on
have
it.
enough
And
time for a failures JF drama.
That was so, guys. So, like, how do you feel?
I wish I could switch back to the normal show, but OBS doesn't allow me to have two
To me,
scenes
it's
that have
like,
that has
this beautiful universe.
a video of me
Always
on it.
comes
So
and surprises me. And
either
I'm
I can
still
do
in
a
awe
reaction
in
or
front
I
of the
can do like the
complexity
show
of the
with,
social world.
but you guys can see me and I can see the
I,
chat and all that.
Sorry, failure. Sorry.
No, if he wants to do the in real life stuff and just do random shit, let him do it. We were just trying to fucking give him advice because he looked fucking ridiculous, man.
I hope the I'm gonna add his link down there too. I hope the best for him. Like I obviously.
I just want to hear the final parts, but not only that, but I did super chat. I want to see if they go over it all, but I think they just kind of ignored it.
And and a content creator and understanding how certain things work. And I was just worried for him, and I hope the best for him. I'm adding his link right now.
God, you chill so hard for this guy. I don't see why.
I
Like
shouldn't have asked that last
you don't
question.
chill that hard for anyone
That
else.
was a bad final question. Would you bang him if you were single?
No.
What?
Will you guys start a stream up now? Jesus, fuck, Andy.
I don't. Why aren't Tonka and JF like speaking out? Like, dude,
situation.
it's probably because they can't throw
No,
merch in
I
on
thought
there.
everybody in the who was taking up residence in fucking LA, I thought they were all fucked in this story anyway. But just to make sure, you sent them all back to the same house to do it one more time. Good job, Andy. Go on a roll.
Tonkasa, it's weird to hear this stream recommendation of him not doing a stream. I know that you were not in it, but I was surprised that Andy was recommending not to do a stream. I mean, the Blood Sports community is known to make 8-hour streams that are followed by another 8-hour stream on Failure's channel, and it never stops. So why Andy recommended that to Baked?
Because
I don't know.
I'm worried for him, man. I like
Genuine
after-
advice, I would probably say the same thing. Take forever off. Take as long as you want to take off until you figure out what the fuck you're doing.
Because there's a difference between streaming and having fun and talking.
He's streaming
about,
for
like,
with no point.
something
There's
really
no point to anything he does.
cool
The
or
blood sports
drama
stuff,
or
you
whatever's
know, there is a
happening in the
point.
community. And there's a difference
The
between
activism
someone
stuff, there's a
having
point, but
meltdown
like
and
most of
not
his streams where he's just doing it at his house, there's like no point to it
on,
whatsoever.
Yo, I'm fucking up my career.
Like there's
my
points to all my
reputation,
streams. that
And
I do the
I have
activism
this
stuff.
buddy,
I mean,
so
the whole point
I-
is usually
I-
in the title.
It's
The
like
stuff I
weigh it
do
out.
here,
Is the
the
drama
point is
worth
for me to
you
chat with
ruining
everyone in the
someone's, like,
comments.
mindset, you know?
No, I see that you were trying to
There's
do something.
you know,
You were
on
trying to
the
do, you were
Google
trying to do the
Hangouts,
right
the
thing for
point is we're
somebody
going to
you
talk
see
about stuff.
more of a
The
friend
point
than maybe
in
some
yeah, the
other- I don't know
activism
the
is,
fucking
you know,
guy. I've
it is
not
what
talked to him that
it's
much.
in the title. So
What I
I mean, there's
see
a point to everything
is a
I do.
cat
There's like
who's
no
riding a
point to like
wave,
any of these streams where he
moved
has all
out to
these
fucking
weird
LA,
people
and
in his streams, but
he's
they're all
just
just
got
sitting around,
people
just
in
like
his
staring
fucking
at
ears
the
saying shit
the
all over the
computer.
fucking place.
There's no point in any of that.
Yeah.
Here's
He's
what I
not
saw that
listening-
was bad.
He's not listening to the right shit. But go ahead, Phil.
You know what was bad is that during his meltdown, there was a guy that was doing a secret stream drawing with MS Paint that had more viewers than him. That's pretty sad.
Yeah, that's
No,
what-
well, yeah, that's the other thing. It's you just watch a guy's viewership go from he was in the thousands to it's trickled down to about 300 regularly for these streams, and it's just weird. It's the exact opposite of what everyone else's streams are doing. You guys get up to 4, 5, 6, 7,000. We're able to get up to 3,000 on a good day. I mean, it's the exact opposite of everyone else's trajectory.
Yeah, but you guys are all principled. Everyone
else
knows
is
where you stand, and you've been
building
solid.
up. Everything's getting bigger. Everything's
Big
getting
has
better.
not been solid. He's all
better.
over the place with his
Whereas
ideology, with his behavior,
fucking
with
Baked,
everything.
Everything keeps getting, it's dwindling.
Do you think? Yeah, because the genre is a change. I get he wants the genre change, but it's about a trickling to a genre. You can't just be like debates one day.
Everybody talks
7-hour
about us.
streams where we just do that stuff.
Oh, no, everybody talks about us like we do a match every single day. We don't.
Yeah.
And it does just fine. We've had 3,000 fucking viewer shows where there was no fight.
Actually, you're like up to what, one fight a week only at this point, but it's a radio
There's some
show.
weeks
It's
we've done
great.
one. There's some weeks we've done 4 in a row. That's the thing. You make it dependent upon the show, as opposed to making sure that the fucking that's the draw is that you have to pull in somebody else. If you can just bounce back and forth with each other and do the show either way, you're good. But we have always done it like that. So people would show up in the beginning. Well, there's not a fight today. Okay. Well, there's not a fight today. Okay. So it was always that way. With Baked, he's shifting gears so often that people are going to drop off. And with him not having the bigger channel to plug himself, him not having a fucking Twitter to plug himself,
I wish, yeah, no, I know what you're saying, and I wish he would just listen to me. I know
His
I'm
ego's
not
too big.
Fucking perfect. I know
It's
I
his
can
ego's
fuck
bigger
up,
than his
but
schnoz
when it
somehow.
comes to like certain jarring changes, like I know that shit.
the crowd's going to walk.
Yeah.
Crowd's going to walk. If it changes too drastically, crowd's going to walk. You go from
The
having
live
political
stream
debate-
business will be is hanging at a rope, and it's gonna be easily breakable. There are gonna be people falling in 1 or 2 days.
Huh?
1 or
When
2
people
days.
start being not interested, these audiences are
already
so
done.
movable.
He
it's
came
the
on here,
first
got
time
shit
YouTube
on,
that
and he
audiences
couldn't
are
deflect
that
anything they said.
movable. They're movable within 24 hours.
Well, especially when you're telling your audience to go fuck off and unsubscribe.
Well, Scrub had 2,000 viewers on
Yeah.
that stream he was doing at the highest. He got up to 2,000 fucking viewers. Scrub, not even trying. Baked Alaska's a huge fucking name. And when you go from hosting the big debate,
He's
like
got a
you do with,
huge
Tariq
name, and yet
Nasheed
he has
and,
no
I
platform
can't remember.
whatsoever.
Jared
Isn't
Taylor?
that a
Yeah,
weird
what was his
thing?
name? You
That
host
means people don't like
big
you.
kick-ass stream, and then now you're watching him sit around with ice beside and smoking.
That's
You're
the
not
thi-
going to appeal to the same audience.
That's why, like, I mean, if you made for example,
The
Purple
point
Dragon
is you have
shit,
to
we
stand
played
for
games and
something.
being
You have to
scared
stand.
and
If you're gonna put your
chatting to the
face, your name
audience,
out there, you
that's
got to
a
stand for
whole-
something.
that's
There
a
has to be a
jarring
point.
change.
You go out there and you
That's why
say,
it's on a separate channel.
my name is David,
I think the main
and my channel.
I think you
we're
could
going
have
to
done
talk
some Purple
about
Dragon stuff over on the Wars. It
We're going to talk
could have
about
been integrated.
veganism,
I don't
and
know.
all I do is go over
I
vegan
think that
stuff.
would have been much
so then I
easier to
bring in
do
a
than
crowd,
what
and I'm
Baked is
marketing
trying to
to
do
a
now.
vegan crowd. I'm going to get a
Integrating
vegan audience,
himself into fucking
and then if I
California.
developed all of these vegan
All right,
people, I
here's what
have
I know about Baked so
100,000
far.
vegan
Baked's
people
the
that
guy who
follow
came
me
from
for vegan
BuzzFeed.
videos,
You
and
know
all
what
of a
happened
sudden
when
I say, you know
BuzzFeed
what?
stopped being popular? He jumped over to the next deal. What was the next deal? I don't know. He jumped out of
Milo.
that shit real quick too. when
Milo's the
something
next
else
one.
became popular. And then
Milo
as
and
soon as
Breitbart was the
Buzzwords
next
become
one.
popular, here he fucking comes. That's what I've learned about Baked today. You know what else I've learned about Baked today? You know what else I fucking caught on to about Baked today? When you talk to everyone else involved in this situation, you get their shit, And you get that, yeah, this is what they're going to do because this is what they do in fucking LA. You have star fuckers and you have people who are trying to get you to do what they want so that you can be the mouthpiece for what they want you to push.
Merchants.
And then you have Baked, who is so aloof. I have no idea what the fuck what they even say about him to have gotten this fucking far and not understand what is going on around him.
This whole story with
'Cause
real
he's a
life
merchant.
people and non-autistic people, it gave us.
He's
a
one of these
window
Hollywood
into
people that's trying to
LA
get famous. That's what he is.
that
That's
I
why
think
he's
has
here.
never really shown
Most people
in
that come
streams on YouTube.
to LA come here to get famous.
I had a good time in LA. I wasn't really hanging
You know,
with
I grew up here,
I
so
know a
I didn't
bunch of
come here
people.
looking for
It
anything.
wasn't
I
really
was
about
already here.
business, it was more
I
about
think all those
chilling
people are
and having
fucking
fun.
tryhards. I don't like them.
Not the real like the IRL stream stuff like with Agent Andy after hour 5. I'm like, I can't like. I've had my I get it. It's cringy, it's scary, it's worrying, it's fun, but like to do that all the time, I couldn't do that. But to do that every single day and your life is just put on there.
Zachariah is messaging me.
It's not for me.
He wants to
It's
jump
not for
in,
me.
but there's nothing to
But
jump
the LA
into.
thing, that's what it is. A lot of the big streamers there are IRL streamers walking around doing that. And maybe he sees that. Maybe he's very malleable in what he likes. You know?
Obviously.
You
I
think
saw
so?
pictures of Baked Alaska where he looked like a long-haired version of Scott Steiner with the facial hair he had. And I'm not talking like crazy muscle. I'm talking about his
Tonka's
his facial
finally
hair.
opening up. It's too bad he
went
couldn't
through
say it to
many a
Bake's
different
face, though.
looks. He's went through many a different movements. He's went through many a different changes. Okay, for better or worse, if you've been around in entertainment, I know Andy and Failure have. I think you would probably deal with this with some of the shit you do, Jeff. These are chameleons.
Yeah.
These are people who can they
Merchants. Merchants. That's what they are. If I was on here, I would tell you what they are.
Whenever that community starts to kind of lose steam, they flow to the next community. And it's, I wasn't that into that stuff. Oh, it's no big deal. It's not a big thing. And I'm begging him to prove me wrong. I'm begging him to prove me wrong.
That's what he does. He jumps from trend to trend. He wants to be famous.
sure I'm
That's what you do.
I'm pretty fucking sure I'm right. And let's say I am wrong. Let's say that he's a good guy just trying to do
The
he's
alt-right
just
thing is
oblivious
fading.
right
The
now.
Trump thing is fading.
All this fucking happening is he walks up on a pretty
Valentina,
fucking beach,
please
jumps
get
into
Zach on the
fucking water,
phone. Why?
hops out,
What's
and he's
going
covered in
on?
fucking
Thank you
leeches
for
and not smart
$2,
enough to go to the
Valentina.
showers.
What's happening?
That's
Is
all that's
something going on right now?
You think he's being leached that?
What the fuck do you think?
Like with
Do you really
Well, why
really
should-
think that Aaron's
why
not
does
playing the
Zach
star
need to get on
fucker
the
role
phone?
right now? Do you really think that Samara or whatever the fuck her name is, do you really think that she's not trying to mold him to push whatever the fuck it is she's wanting him to push?
Okay, so
You really think
Tonka,
that?
he doesn't know everything
In
like
LA,
I do.
every cashier at McDo is basically someone wanting to.
Okay, so they don't know what I know, but basically what they're saying is Baked is a parasite. He just wants to get famous. He doesn't care about politics. He's just using it as a means to an end. And the people that's with him are also the same kind of people. They're smaller parasites, but they're parasites, and they're parasiting off Baked. And Baked is trying to parasite off whoever's trendy. He never contacted Worski when he had a platform. He only contacted Worski when Worski actually became somebody. So then he wanted to jump on that train, right? The blood sports. And then he's trying to jump on the Ice Poseidon stuff. He's trying to jump on anyone he can because he's a parasite. He jumps on someone, and then when that person says, "Hey, wait a second, I think you're sucking my blood," he's like, "No, we're friends. We're friends. Like you can't criticize me. We're friends. Like why aren't you loyal? Why aren't we loyal?" And then when other people like Kronos are like, "Hey, I'm doing clips for you. Can I post some links, in your stuff?" And he's like, "Bro, are you trying to steal my fans?" I've had other friends and who were mods for him that were trying to actually, because I used to help Baked Out. I used to shout out his channel when he first got to YouTube on the Red Elephants. And apparently there was some mods that said that they were in his chat and they were trying to they were trying to throw out our link. And he got mad at them and said, "Why are you posting other people's stuff in my Discord? You're trying to steal my fans." So it's like he can steal fans from people. But if other people that are helping him out try to do the same thing that he's doing, he says, "Wait a second, you're scum." And it's like, wait. That's what you're doing to other people. You're a parasite sucking dry your friends, which are your hosts, which is Vorsky, Ice Poseidon, people like this. You're a host, and then there's a little parasite on top of you sucking you dry. It's this weird. Like, guys, press 1 if I'm actually right in what I'm saying. What do you guys think about my theory on that? I think it's spot on, though. I really do. I think I dropped the bomb on what's it called? I think I dropped the nuclear bomb on Hiroshima there on that one. That's what it is. This is a sad cycle. A bunch of LA Hollywood types that are just trying to get famous. They're trying to make money. Look into these people. None of these people most likely even voted for Trump. I have to say, for one, though, Baked was there. He jumped on the Trump train when we all thought he was going to lose. There was a lot of them, though. They jumped in after he won because they knew it was a big deal. And that's why they jumped on.
Manager who I used to know in Toronto. He's like, I know fucking Ashton Kutcher. My friend was like, phone him right now. Because he's like, oh, I have his number. He's like, phone him. Hit send. Hit go. He's like, no. He's like, well, then what's the point of having his fucking number? Why are you bringing up his name? Ashton Kutcher's number. Call him. If you have his number, you should be like, hey, what's going on?
Who, Bake said that?
It's much like if somebody follows you back on fucking Twitter, this popular person. That's not a guarantee that you're gonna have a fucking line to them, you know?
Yeah. I can't do it anymore. Like I've been up and down with like 4 managers. 3 of them were shit. The manager I have now, he's an amazing person. He's great. And I've actually got him to sign a bunch of other YouTubers who I respect and like. I'm not gonna say who because it's privacy reasons, blah blah blah. And then I'm talking about doing some more people. I've hooked him up with a bunch of people.
Yeah, you're a good person, Andy. Everyone knows. The problem is you have a bunch of merchant people that are making use of your goodness. You know, they're making use of you. And they manipulate your emotions. They're like, oh, you're a good person and I'm your friend. Are you really going to treat me like this? Are you really going to be like mean to me? Like, why are you having these streams about me? And then you say X, Y, and Z and they're like, oh, you can't tell me what to do on my streams.
Everybody earlier was acting like it's kind of a weird thing.
But he can tell you what you can do on your streams, right? He says, put
what you guys saw today.
After all this example. And he's still like, put my links in your fucking description. And he's like, yes, sir.
Someone who comes into
you're my friend, so yes, sir.
Flips.
Yeah.
And he's done it before.
Internet friends are not friends. So.
Yeah, it's not even a useful thing. Like, yeah, guys, we come in here and bullshit and stuff. Like, I'm not up JF's ass. I hang out with Failure every day of the fucking week. Failure, am I up your ass about anything?
No.
Make sure you get paid. That's it. That's the only thing I have anything to do with Failure's private life in. He's grown.
I mean, me and Failure are buddies. Like, when I have like personal issues, I'll message him. Hey,
I think it's nice that they're starting to figure out that people are trying to use them for their platforms. But obviously, it's going to take a couple
been on
more
the fucking internet for over a decade
times for them to figure out what's going on.
Doing this kind of shit.
Also, they don't know what happens in LA. There's a lot of drama happens in LA, and they have no idea what's going on.
What are you going to do with an internet friend? You look at a guy like him who's been around. He's seen people backstab each other for a decade.
Yeah, once Medicare turns on someone, it's game over. Yeah, Medicare was the only one that didn't cuck on this whole stream. Only one, and he's the most dangerous one.
Yeah. Goofy, nebulous shit on YouTube. People will fuck each other's lives over for. Why the fuck would somebody want an internet friend? Why you want to confide in some people on the fucking internet?
Let alone internet boyfriends.
I'm all day on that shit.
Like what Bake's manager has. That's that relationship. Internet boyfriends.
I've been yelling at you about that since I first met you, and everybody you knew was your goddamn friend.
And they all backstabbed me.
And notice that all the people who said they were your fucking friend, what happened to them? I never said I was your friend, Andy. But I bet you can hit me up, and I'm gonna be a little bit more of a friend than they probably fucking were. Because friend is just a fucking label you throw on somebody you want a favor from down the line.
Yes.
Thank
you. Thank you, Tonka.
A Baked's old manager who's called Scuffed Steve Jobs. His cousin's in the chat right now saying, what do you want to know about him?
Well, that's good.
No.
God, should I've been in the
Oh,
chat
no.
just
Oh, no.
just spamming shit.
Stuff Steve Jobs. Oh, he would not appreciate this. Maybe we shouldn't do this.
How's he in the chat?
I
Is he
think
just
we've
like
had enough
spamming
to-
that he's his
I
cousin?
don't want to jump in. But Failure, go ahead, buddy.
I'll say this much from the beginning. I've always been shitty to you. I haven't. do you remember the first stream we ever did together on your channel?
Yeah, you hung up on me.
Where I just pretty much took over your stream and made it my show.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
the worst friend ever. Yeah.
No, you are. You're a piece of shit. But
Yeah.
But you haven't betrayed me in any way. And
I'll shit talk you on stream. Like here's the thing, like you'll message me sometimes like, dude, were you serious? But no, I was just busting your balls.
So
Man.
I know you guys, and I don't take it personal. Like the other day, I'm listening to Kumite. That one I
Man, these
wasn't
guys are
on
so nice that
'cause
they'll
I
like,
missed a
even
few
though
days
Bake's
last
a
week.
piece of
I'm listening,
garbage,
and I just hear
they'll
Tom
go
all
and they'll
along
somehow
going,
find the same
"Do I
kind.
think
They'll
Andy's
try
an
to like
idiot?"
try to say,
Yeah.
oh well, I'm kind of
But
at fault
is
for
he
the same
okay?
thing in some
Sure.
minuscule way. Therefore, it's the same as
Oh,
this guy that's guilty in a
I
large
thought
way.
You were going 5 minutes
I
on
just
how
don't get
I'm
it,
like
you know.
decent.
That's the thing with
People always
nice
want to pitch a
people is
fucking video.
they're
Well, why do you put up
fools.
with Andy?
They're
Well,
fools at the end of the
Andy's-
day.
Andy's the. I don't fucking. I enjoy talking to Andy. Do I think Andy's gonna be building a fucking rocket ship anytime soon? No. But am I gonna be having fun bullshitting with Andy? Some Monday through Fridays? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He's fun to talk to. Like fucking Jim, are we gonna fucking get together and be bestest buddies? No. We might bullshit on a stream.
No, and it's fucking good times. We have good. I don't know, like, and the thing with people being like, look, there's one super
Cathar?
chat I
What
saw
is that?
a flow through. Where it was like,
Cathartic?
Andy,
What are you trying to say,
you
Lisa?
betrayed a baked Alaska here, blah blah blah. He embarrassed himself, and it was all over. And all the people who I am colleagues with on YouTube were talking about it, and I invited him before the show even started. And he jumped in. He had a chance to explain himself. If the shoe was on the other foot, he would do the same thing.
No, he
I
wouldn't.
know he would.
No,
And I
no,
wouldn't
no,
care.
no, you wouldn't.
Internet acquaintance.
If he had the platform and you did
What's
it,
up,
you would
Scrubs?
never
Thanks for
end
having
up
me,
on his
chat.
show.
Thanks for letting me on.
You would never end up on his show, and he would never let you steal his
Scrub was the
idea
dude who had
and
the
go
screen
promote it somewhere else. He would immediately say,
Congratulations,
which he's done to
500
others. He'll
subs
say,
in
"Are
one
you
day."
trying to steal my fans?"
Yeah, talking about
Never
super
would
chats,
happen.
don't you have a bunch
Never
of
would
read?
happen.
Like I'll bounce out and say
He would
goodnight
never
to
let
man.
you.
Yeah, we're gonna
If
do
the
that,
shoe was on the
but
other foot,
I
it
enjoyed
would not
this.
be going down the
Look,
same way,
look,
just
dude,
with Baked
the
in
four
that
of us,
seat.
'cause
It would
we
not.
had Baked here.
You are a
last
fool,
time,
Andy.
talking about the
You're a
Blood
low IQ
Sports
fool.
team.
I
Only
like you.
four
You're a
of
good
us.
guy, but you are a
No,
low
we've
IQ
done it
fool.
again today. Yeah, it's down to us.
Yeah, we have to hold the torch. And it was fun having you two on, and I hope to have you guys on more often. It was good times.
If I'm awake, I'll swing through and shit.
Sweet, man.
I'm never awake right now.
Perfect.
I got
Yeah,
fucked
yeah.
over helping Scrub on that 24-hour shit he was doing.
I can't
I saw you
believe how
throw a
long this
$5
stream is
donation,
going.
so I throw you the link.
How long is this thing going?
Well, I
for?
was awake during one of your streams, so I was. Well, I'll throw some.
It was an
throw
exciting
some-
4
stream.
hours. Jeez.
Oh
time,
fuck, JF! I didn't even email the guests we were supposed to have on.
You should email them.
You may want to let them know, Andy.
Well, I'm sure they saw that we were live.
You think? You think?
If they are still listening, we apologize. We had to make a decision based on interest and on the newsworthiness. We're
He said
of course
either
up.
tomorrow.
Well,
a radio said
I
tomorrow.
think this thing is
or any other
basically
day that
dead.
fits best. He's fine.
If I turn this off,
He
the
went to
screen's
go
gonna
do
get
other
really
things, so
weird.
he's fine. They were.
Oh, he had to do other shit. Okay.
Yeah, they saw that we
Oh.
were in the middle of.
All right, this thing is basically done. The stream has gone on for like 3 hours. I had no idea that it would go this long. Now that I think about it, it probably should have went longer considering the amount of drama and the amount of guests they had in there. But this thing is basically done. Yeah, I think we know. I think we know what happened. It was this typical same old, same old. They called him out on his crap, and they only know a speck. They don't even know the whole thing. They don't know Sam. So they can't say, "Oh well, Sam, you you keep talking about all this trad stuff," but because of all this information, they're like, "I know about her. You're basically a hypocrite." And she's trying to act like she's like a hot shot. I'm in politics, but then she's like, she doesn't have any jobs. She's not being paid by anyone. She does not. She just does some like bullshit manager jobs for some people that aren't gonna ever accumulate even like $1,000. I have nothing against the people or what she's doing, but don't act like you're hot shit when you're not. Yeah, it was low IQ drop. I had to, guys. I wanted to do the group chat. I feel bad to the people that wanted to come on. Like I think Zachariah wanted to come on, Crypto Report wanted to come on. Some of those guys I met yesterday at on the IRL stream, they're good guys. They wanted to come on and talk about stuff. You know, hoping to do it next week. I couldn't. Like I saw this. Not only that, but I've always wanted to do a reaction video, so I thought this was a good time to practice it. I thought, you know, I had a lot to say. I wanted to jump on the show. I donated to Worski, but I think they just ignored it. I didn't get any messages or anything to come on to really tell them what's really going on because they don't know nothing. I think Medicare will probably look into them. So maybe we'll see some stuff. But these people, they don't know what I know. They don't know nothing. All they know is what they know from like a month ago, which is like nothing. But yeah, it was fun. You know, I thought I needed my opinion out there. Most people don't know what I know, so it would have been nice to get on there and be able to let them know. But you know, it's tough to get on these shows. You can't. I have no real contacts with them, so I'll end up on there sometime. Hopefully, I can debate something juicy. Big fan of JF's. I like Andy. It's sad to see someone get taken advantage of. I don't like it. That's why I try to let. That's why I try to let the folklore people know who they're bringing into the groups. You know, I try to tell Baked who he was trying to be friends with. You know, it all blew up in their face, like I always say. But, you know, try to let people know I could see these things before they happen. I called that he was going to implode probably like, you know, months ago. It was just like, look, this guy imploded over here. He's going to implode over there too. It's just how it works, right? No one actually just changes. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to hit 10K. Red Elephants are gonna be back. We're gonna have some debates. I'm gonna do some lifestyle streams. Gonna do some fun stuff. This has to be done though. When merchants try to get in positions of power, we have to call them out because we can't be having people like Joy Villa or Red Pill Black having actual positions of power because these people are garbage people. You know, we can't let Baked have a huge audience because this guy is a right-wing Hillary Clinton. They'll wherever the money is, wherever the trend is, that's where they're at, right? You know, I do things based off, you know, what I want to do. I'm not jumping on something just because I might get more views for doing it. Like if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. But I'm here for the movement. I'm not here for the fame or the money. I came here because I was fighting for something that mattered, and that's what my priority is. My priority is not fame and money first. And then the movement second. It's the movement first, and then you know if something good comes out of everything I'm doing, then you know I'll accept it. But I'm here for the movement. I'm here to make. If I could make the whole country just red, and then I have zero fame whatsoever, and I have to go leave some like very, you know, job where there's no fame or real money or anything, I would do that. I would take that sacrifice. I would pull a pin right now and explode if it meant that. That we made America great again. I would do that. But I think a lot of other people, they most likely wouldn't. They would blow other people up to do that, but they wouldn't do it themselves. So, yeah, that's my piece. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Some people are saying they want a VC in the Discords. I'm down to voice chat with any of you guys. So if you guys want to do a voice chat in the White Elephants, join the Discord. You get notifications for what I'm doing. If you have any comments, some like, hey David, I think you should do this or you should do that, or any ideas or anything like that, I reply to people really quick. You get notifications really quick because, you know, on YouTube and these places you can't really trust them. But yeah, if you guys want to voice chat, I saw someone posted they want to voice chat. If you guys want to join the Discord and then we can voice chat about all this stuff, you can tell me what you think. All right, thank you, American Rebel. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to end the stream. Stay white, everybody, and let's make America great again.